Hello, friends. Oh, I've got a black screen behind me here. Why would that be? Probably because I forgot to unhide Baldur's Gate 3 awkwardly. Let's see if that fixes it. Haha. Great success. Hello, everyone. Good evening to both our Twitch friends and our YouTube friends. It is a pleasure to have you here. Once again, I am multi-streaming, so we have individuals from both sides of the divide joining us tonight. Over in the Twitch chat, Bruce, very much certified first tonight. Bruce was in here an hour ago, punctual as always. Maybe I should just change my official start time to 10 p.m. Pacific. I don't want to, though. I don't want to. That's not my intention. I do not want to be streaming starting now. But here we are. But anyway, Bruce, certified first. Congratulations. Pearls coming in certified second. Wonderful to see you, Pearls. And Naga hanging out with us here with a solid certified third over in the Twitch chat. If we jump over to the YouTube chat, who we got over here? We got Freaky, hello and welcome. We got Hellboy coming in certified second. And we've got FamCam ASMR coming in certified third with a hello, my friends. Even in text, it's a good impersonation, Keith, even in text. Shout out to our boy FamCam ASMR, by the way, who many of you no doubt love, because you can't know Keith and not love Keith. But FamCam is, of course, an ASMR creator, both on YouTube and Twitch. Make sure you sub and follow in both of those locations for some quality ASMR, and just one of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet. Seriously, truly. That rounds out the top three on both platforms now. But I also see some other folks here. Who we got? We've got the Goated Vic. Hello and welcome, Goated Vic. Great to see you. We've got not just any maidens. We've got the best maidens here. Best Maidens, how are you? Shout out to Best Maidens, also a streamer over on Twitch. Variety streaming, not the ASMR type, but still. Go give them a follow if you wanna support a member of this community. Gorog, hello, Henlo, pardon me, Henlo. Great to see you here and welcome. Spicy meatballs, it's wonderful to have you back. I feel like it's been a while since you could catch a stream, so it's good to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Over on the YouTube side of things, hey, we've got another awesome ASMR creator and awesome member of this community, Gracie B ASMR. Gracie B ASMR. Gracie, how are you? Wonderful to see you. And similarly, make sure you give Gracie a sub on YouTube as well for some quality tingles and to support another member of this community. I hope you're doing well, Gracie. Terraria88, hello, or Terria, pardon me. Welcome. Yeah, this should be fun. Tonight we are going to be continuing the adventures of Cluck Norris. Cluck Norris, who is our chicken avenging character that we started here several months ago. I want to say back in August. And we have not played on him since. And there are many chickens yet to be avenged, no doubt. So we will be carrying on with the sporadic adventures of Cluck Norris. And I can't take credit for the name, by the way. That was community member Eyelash Hippo who came up with that name when we created this character. But we are not far into the game at all. We basically just started, and if I'm being totally honest, I have a confession to make. And that is that I have not played Baldur's Gate 3 since I last streamed it. Which is to say, I've barely played it at all. And I know how you say, how's that possible, Nick? you love gaming, you love RPGs, you love D&D, you love Baldur's Gate. It's true. All of the above is true. The answer is that I am a lame adult now. And not that you're not all adults, I'm sure you are. Oh, you should be. This is not intended for children, by the way. No, I got very little gaming time these days, and it stinks. I'm hoping that over the Christmas holidays I get a little bit of time to really sink my teeth into Baldur's Gate 3, but yeah, I've not played for months, and I've barely scratched the surface of the game, which is to say that for tonight's session, no spoilers, please, for myself, but also everyone else in the chat who maybe hasn't played the game yet or hasn't progressed that far. No spoilies. Okay. I implore you, please, 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 please. Hey, FamCam, by the way, can I throw a moderatorship at you on the YouTube channel? Would you like the wrench of power? You're welcome to it. Gracie too, for that matter. And then you can both keep an eye on the chat there if you like. If you like. No pressure. Don't feel that you have to, but if you want, I will happily grant it to you. If you just want to chill and watch, though, that's cool too. No worries. So yeah, we're gonna be playing Baldur's Gate 3 in a little bit tonight. The way this stream almost always goes is we hang out, we chat for a while, an hour or something, just chilling like this, and then eventually we'll get to the game. But tonight I will also be incorporating chat's feedback, audience feedback, because if you are on Twitch, there is a Baldur's Gate 3 extension that you should see. It should be active right now, and it should allow you to A, look at my character stats once we get a game loaded, but B, also allow you to vote on dialogue options once we start playing the game and you know, chatting with NPCs and whatnot. So each one becomes like a little poll, basically, which is a pretty chaotic way to play the game, but also kind of fun. So we will be doing that tonight, assuming it works. It worked once, and then the other time it didn't work so well, so we'll see how it works. That Twitch integration is a little flaky. Unfortunately, I can't offer the same to our YouTube viewers. It's only available on Twitch, but if you would like to partake in the chaos and the audience inputs, then I encourage you to head over to our Twitch chat there, and you can do so there. Christian, you're just fine. No, we've not cracked the beer yet. We only just got started. We're just getting rolling. So, yeah, that's that. Also, shout out to future viewers on YouTube. Some of you might be watching this after the fact, once it's a VOD on the channel. I've had requests for many years now to bring stream VODs back to the YouTube channel, and this is, of course, a very natural way to do it now that I'm multi-streaming again to both platforms. That makes it easy. So all of these streams will now you know, exist as VODs on both the Twitch and YouTube channels, and I will probably make a new playlist and add them to it. So, but hopefully, those of you watching this in the future, after it has been live, you know, enjoy these stream VODs as well. Hello, VODers. That's right. Anybody in the live chat want to say anything to the future VODers watching this? Now's your chance. It's fun, actually. Back when, because I used to post VODs from Twitch. I used to post them on YouTube, even though I only streamed them on Twitch. I'd repost them on YouTube. This was many years ago, and I stopped doing that after a while. But when I did, some of the folks in the chat kind of became celebrities in their own right to the VODers, like the people who would only catch the VOD and not come to the live streams. And then sometimes someone who, like, was a frequenter of the VODs on YouTube would finally make it out to a live Twitch stream, and they'd be like, oh my gosh, all these names I recognize from the chat and the VODs. It's like I'm meeting a bunch of celebrities. So it's kind of fun. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What is here, however, is lots of other folks in the chat. $1,000 wallet, hello, welcome. ASMR nerd by day, ASMR freak by night. That's me. Actually, no, I am mild-mannered scientist, forest fire scientist, Nick by day. ASMR freak, Nick by night. We'll go with that. Maidens is currently on a 3-stream streak. Time to pump up those numbers, Maidens, but that's a good start. It's a good start. Anna is here. Hello, Anna cannot drive. Wonderful to see you. Welcome. Kira Celeste, we are in fact going to be returning to Baldur's Gate 3 tonight. John himself says, excited to see you get some time to enjoy this masterpiece. Thank you. I also was thinking about maybe playing Dave the Diver tonight, so it was a close one, but I decided we needed the return of Clock Norris. But Dave the Diver will come back. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Clock Norris built the nest he hatched in. I love it. I love it, Keith. It's so good. Oh, that's good to know, Keith. That the chat widgets won't pick up any deleted and reposted messages from the YouTube chat, so it might look kind of weird when it gets re-streamed here, but what can you do? Not Wu-10... not One Take Timmy. I'm sorry, it took me a moment to... Can you get a hug? Absolutely. Here. This is a big hug just for you. I'm just gonna hug my mic like this, just like that. And hey, if One Take Timmy wants a hug, I bet y'all, they would appreciate a hug from others as well. If anyone wants to show some care. I'm having a hard time with words apparently. Famcam, the wrench shall be yours. The wrench shall be yours. Also, deep fried deals. Hello and welcome. Let me just get you that wrench status. Famcam. Famcam ASMR is also one of our moderators on Twitch. For anybody wondering. Famcam ASMR, which is why I'm so casually offering Famcam the moderatorship. See, he's not just some rando that just walked in. There y'all go. There y'all go. Okay. What else we got here? Steel Neko, hello. Slam that YouTube like and subscribe button. Smash that like and subscribe. I've literally never, as far as I can remember, literally never asked viewers to hit that like button and subscribe in a video ever. Obviously that's something that a lot of YouTubers do just as a course of habit, but I don't know, it's just not my style. But I guess I just did. So it's too late now. It's too late now. By the way, Cyril Croissant Dough, hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in from France. I think I missed where you said hi there in the chat. Christian says like and sub, come to the Twitch/YouTube stream Thursday nights and Friday, I guess technically Fridays for many people. For many people this is a Friday. It's still Thursday for me for a little bit more. And Sundays, of course. I stream Sundays. It's time to sleep, Christian. It's time to sleep. That's right, Naga. You famous. You famous. Hey, it's Nakoma. Nakoma, hello. Nakoma says, I am here, but I must do a sleep. I will be lurking. Have a nice, cozy stream, y'all. Thanks for dropping on in. Shout out to Nakoma, who is all around awesome. Also one of our friendly neighborhood moderators here. Also, an artiste. Nakoma is a accomplished artist, especially a lot of really cool character art, and you know, does commissions and stuff. And I've commissioned Nakoma this year to do this year's holiday card. Yo, Stipple, thank you for the resub with that 13 months, a year and a month. Dang, Stipple, dang. Welcome back. How you doing? And thank you for once again signing up for our Potato Pals, our subscribers, our dear subscribers on Twitch. We call them Potato Pals, or Spud Buds, or Tater Tots, or what else? What else do I call them? All y'all little taters. I don't know. But Stipple, please do enjoy your continued subscription and subscription benefits, including your ad-free viewing, your access to all my goofy emotes, and all that good stuff. Including the very popular spinning potato, which unfortunately I cannot offer to the YouTube viewers, but over on Twitch, get that spinning tater. It's pretty cash, if I do say so myself. I was saying that Nakoma is creating the art for this year's. Oh my gosh, you guys don't want me to talk about this. I'm kidding. Curtis Girl, wonderful to have you back. Thank you for the 24-month resub. That is 2 dang years. Curtis Girl, holy cow, thank you for 2 years of being an awesome part of this community, of super kindly supporting what we have here, what I do here, with your subscription, and coming back for another month. Unbelievable. The days are long, but the years are short. The older I get, yes, the more that lyric resonates with me. I am well, thank you, and I hope you are too. Curtis Girl, for those who maybe don't know, is also a streamer over on Twitch. She streams old school EverQuest, classic EverQuest, which I just love. I just love that that's still going strong after all these years. So cool. I'm just going back to the YouTube chat. You're a famdo. True enough, Keith. True enough. And that's the first time you mentioned someone cross-platform. It's complicated now, isn't it? Orange Slice, what's up? Hello. Orange Slice says, hello, Nick. You look like the male version of actress Dakota Fanning. Do you see it? I've never. What does Dakota Fanning look like these days? Okay, I can sort of see what you're getting at a little bit. Sure, yeah, I'll say I can sort of see it. Trying to think of like the last Dakota Fanning film I would have seen. It was probably a very long time ago. What is in her list of works here? Because she's a child actress, right? I honestly don't know. Maybe 2005's War of the Worlds. That was the Tom Cruise one, right? Was it? Yes, okay. That would be it then, probably. I don't know. Anyway. Where were we here? Papa Khan. Hey, I appreciate you smashing that like button. I really do. And I don't mean to dismiss or like, downplay how much I do appreciate that and how much it helps. Engagement is what, drives growth on any platform, of course, YouTube in particular. So, the likes, the comments, the views, the subs, hitting that bell, it all really does help. It's huge. and I appreciate it for all who do. Ragefoil, hello and welcome. You made it to the start of a stream, and I didn't even acknowledge your arrival until like 10 minutes later. How rude of me. How rude of me. Andy Ferris, I certainly have not beaten Baldur's Gate 3 yet. I was just saying a few minutes ago that I've barely started the game. I've had so little time to play, and it is a tragedy. I'm really hoping I have some time to dive into it over the holidays, because I desperately want to play more. Yeah, I've barely played it. Sadly. Odinson, hello and welcome. Welcome. Great to see you. How is you in your busy life? Steel Echo. Yes, I did see the controversy about Dave the Diver. It was nominated for Best Indie Game at the Video Game Awards, where it is really not technically probably an indie game. It is made by a small studio, but that small studio is owned by a very big publisher, Nexon, a large Korean publisher. So, they published it, right? So, is that indie? I would say in spirit, not really. But in vibes, Dave the Diver is pretty indie. And the argument seems to be over whether a category like Best Indie Game should really be about who publishes a game, the size of the budget, the size of the dev team, or if it's more of a vibes thing. I think it's the same in music and movies as well. Things that, aren't really indie do get labeled indie. It becomes more of a genre based on an aesthetic or a feel or a type of game rather than a purely like descriptive thing. But I will say, as much as I love Dave the Diver, I really do. It's fantastic. I will say, in terms of like allowing like small, truly independent developers the opportunity to potentially be featured on a very big stage, on a very big stream, in a very high profile event. If that's the spirit of the Best Indie Game award at the Game Awards, then I do think it would be nice if they revised their category definitions to something that actually promotes those small teams that don't otherwise get big exposure, that can't because they don't have the budgets to do so, right? Whereas Mint Rocket, I think is the name of the company that are the developers of Dave the Diver. I don't know what their agreement or arrangement with Nexon is, but if they're owned by Nexon, I suspect that Nexon kicked in a substantial amount of marketing budget to help get their game out in front of people's eyes, right? So anyway, I don't know. I think it'd be nice if there was some category at least devoted to genuinely small indie kind of productions. But that's not to hate on Dave the Diver at all. Of course, they don't have any control over what they get nominated for. That's more of a knock against the Game Awards, I guess. What I was trying to say before I got so rudely interrupted by those resubs, kidding, was Nakoma Raccoon is making the art for this year's holiday card. And the holiday card is exactly what it sounds like. It is a fun little postcardy thing that I've done for a few years now, where if you would like, any of you, this offer is open to anyone, if you would like a super special handwritten card this holiday from me, you are welcome to one. It does not cost you anything. There's no strings attached. You can just let me know you want one and I will send you one. It's pretty much how it goes. And this is just a thing I do each year because it feels nice. It feels good to just connect with people that way. There's something very personal about like a little handwritten note, and it's a way of saying thank you to all the incredible amazingly supportive people in this community. So if you would like that, if you would like to receive one, type !card in the chat, and you'll get some info on how you can request it. But the essence of it is email me at theasmrnerd@gmail.com. theasmrnerd@gmail.com. I need to know your username on Twitch or YouTube. I need to know the name that you would like me to write on the card, like how you'd like me to address you on the card, and then also your full mailing address so that I can send you the card. Otherwise, I can't get it to you. That's all. That's it. That's easy. And I will be wrapping up signups for these in the next probably week or two. I'll let you know exactly when, and I'll make an announcement on the Discord to let you know when I'm actually closing signups, but soonish. This is last year's card. This art was also done by Nakoma Raccoon, and it is my truck in Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's my beloved Volvo FH20, full of all kinds of great nerdy stuff, kind of inside jokes and, you know, references that you might appreciate. We've got some beer, and a mechanical keyboard, a Xbox controller, and a Skyrim logo, and a couple of potatoes in the back. So this year's art will be something fresh, something new, that I hope you all will enjoy. Here's a previous year that I did. I put this together myself. This is not Nakoma, but this is just the Skyrim main menu, but got like, well, thank you and some other silly inside jokes from that year. And then this was from several years back, I think 2018 maybe, or 2019. Again, a bunch of old inside jokes from the old days of the stream that some of you might recognize. A lot of references there, but yeah, anyway, so this year's will be much more professional. It'll be more like last year's because Nakoma does a fantastic job of those. So once again, if you would like one of those, let me know. Send me that email and I'll sign you up. Lonely Light, streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Lonely Light, both. I'm multi-streaming now, so you can watch me on whichever platform you like most, wherever you are most comfortable. Both are good. I am Jack Oz. It says, I'm not going to be here for long because I have something else to do. This is my second live ASMR I've watched. Hope the game is good. Thank you for stopping on by. And I hope you manage to make it by again sometime when you can stick around a little longer. Take care. Mystery Man says, I just hopped from Twitch to YouTube, but I asked that question. Sad you haven't played more. Well, I'll get to play a bit more tonight. Make some incremental progress, hopefully. Alice and Rowdy, what's up? Hello and welcome. Great to have you with us tonight. Gaspard, hello. Wonderful to have you here. Honestly, Keith, kind of similar. I don't know who has seen fewer movies between the two of us. Tech Stomper, great to see you. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. Speaking of Tech Stomper, also Tech Stomper, another awesome ASMR creator. If you guys are into that Destiny 2, maybe, Tech Stomper makes all kinds of Destiny 2 ASMR on YouTube, so definitely go check that out and hit that sub. Danita, hello and welcome. Great to have you here. $1,000 Wallet asks if I've ever considered streaming on Kick. I've thought about it, but honestly, 2 platforms is already overwhelming enough. I don't actually know what the audience for ASMR is like on Kick. I've never gone to look in terms of like if people are streaming ASMR or if people are watching ASMR. Do any of you know? Do any of you watch or stream ASMR on Kick. Ooh, $1,000 wallet. How do you quit smoking? That is a big question, and I'm the one that I am not qualified to answer. Unfortunately, I have never smoked, so I have never had to quit smoking. But I'm sure there are lots and lots of great resources online, from sort of guides and suggestions to support groups and all kinds of stuff. But I think it's a noble goal, and it is very important of you, or important, and very what's the word I'm looking for? Very good of you, I guess, to prioritize your health. I'm glad you are. It's true, Steel Neko. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 technically could be nominated for Best Indie Game, because Larian is an indie studio, which I also really love that fact. But I would say, in terms of like spirit and vibes, it doesn't really feel like an indie studio or an indie game. But it is. And so, yeah, should they be in the running? Maybe. It depends on how you want to define it. Norgrill, you want to get this game? I hope you get to pick it up over the holidays and dive in. Aloe Cassia says, oh, that's so lovely. And Kiru Celeste also says, I love this idea. Referring to the cards from previous years. Yeah, and the card from this year, which again, you can sign up for if you want. I try to get them out around Christmas time, but it's not a Christmas card per se. It is a non-denominational holiday card, appropriate for anybody. But usually I end up sending them maybe just after Christmas, and they often arrive in the early new year for people. So just because the holidays are busy, and I just am slow at getting stuff done. So yeah, I write a little note on the back of each one. There's nothing on this. This is just a leftover, but and try and make it a little personal thing. Bolos, hello and welcome. Bolos NW in the chat. Welcome. Streamlabs does do combined chat, Christian. You are right. I can actually click this multi-stream button right here, and it will show me combined chat. The thing about it is that it lacks a lot of the stuff that you would get in the dedicated Twitch chat or dedicated YouTube chat, such as I don't think it shows emotes. I'm not sure about that actually. Can someone spam some potatoes? And I'll let you know if they show up in my multi-chat. And maybe it does show emotes. Maybe I lied about that. But I don't think it shows like any events that occur. Okay, no, it does show the potatoes. Thank you, Christian, for your potatoes. Okay, well, let's try some other stuff here. Does it show? For some reason, I didn't think it was showing what channel points requests. If someone requests something with their channel points, then I can see if it appears in the multi-stream chat here. And it does have a little YouTube icon next to Asian Persuasion, so I assume Asian Persuasion is over on YouTube. Okay, so it does not show me channel points requests in the chat, and I don't think it'll show me stuff like resubs or those sorts of things, which is too bad. But yeah, maybe this is the way to do it. I don't know. I'm still feeling it out, trying to figure out what makes the most sense for me. By the way, Nakoma, thank you for that blood sugar check a while ago. Christian wants a YouTube swap to the Tilly 60. I can do that. I can. My glucose is 6.5 and increasing. Hopefully not increasing too much, but it was a bit low coming into the stream, so I did have a little bit of candy earlier. And hey, Lonely Light, Lonely Light, thanks for being here on the YouTube or on the Twitch side of things. You were on YouTube, now you're here on Twitch. It is wonderful to see you. How you been? Lonely Light says, add it to the board. I missed you. How you doing? I'm doing good. You know, just trying to juggle all the things as always, but otherwise doing great. Oh, I had something exciting show up today, you guys. And I don't know if I should show you or just leave it as a surprise. I mean, it's not that exciting for you, maybe, but it's pretty exciting for me. And you will get a video about it. So I could just leave the surprise. Anyway, Lonely Light, thank you for the 6-month resub. I do hope that you continue to enjoy your subscription benefits and especially your brand new sub badge that you get at 6 months. Indigo looking pretty fly now. Also, yes, Age of Persuasion, you are here before the game has started. It is wonderful to have you here so early. I'm starting quite late. I mean, did I say YouTube swap? I did mean keyboard swap. You're right. I don't know. Apparently, my brain is not engaged. Apparently, I cannot speak. I will do that keyboard swap for you, Christian. And Zutari, thank you for that posture check. I'm gonna roll those shoulders back. I'm gonna lift my chin. Just do a little stretchy. Try to make sure that I'm not hunching forward like this. Try to engage those muscles, the center of my back, to pull back those shoulders. Lift up the chest. Open the breath ways, the breathing ways, the air passages. There we go. Much better. Thanks again, Zutari. Cyglock, you've not missed the beer pour yet. No, you've not. So no worries, no worries. You are in time for that. Charbo, what's up? Hello and welcome. You're gonna be moving in with your girlfriend next month, bro. Congratulations, Lonely Light. That's awesome. That would be great. I mean, moving kind of sucks, but moving in with your partner, that's excellent. All right. Wow, did I just hit the bottom of chat? Did that just happen? Could it have been? I'm Jack Oz says I accidentally did a typo. Please don't read. Okay, I won't. Oh, you didn't do the thing you had to do. So now you can watch. Wait, or you did? I'm not sure. But now you're here. Anyway, that's what matters. I missed a little bit of chat here. I missed Text Time for saying I'm delving into different games. Oh, for ASMR content? What are you playing these days? Oh, hey, I also missed CMATs in the YouTube chat. This is Sir's eldest. Hello. What is your character's name? In this game, my character is Cluck Norris. I'm calling my character Cluck Norris, which was suggested by a viewer. Because Cluck Norris avenges the chickens of the world. We're gonna go avenge every single chicken. That's the goal, anyway. We'll see if that's actually how it works out. I honestly don't know if there are any chickens in Baldur's Gate 3. If there are, I suppose we could talk to them, in theory. Andrew Evans asks, top bands on your music streaming year in review. I just looked at it today, my Spotify Wrapped, and number one was Jeremy Soule, who is the Skyrim, like Elder Scrolls composer. Also a bunch of other games that I really love. So Jeremy Soule was up there because I listen to a lot of video game soundtrack music while I'm working. Number two was Periphery, which is like a prog metal group that I really love. Number three was, I think, Armin van Buuren, who's like a DJ, sort of like progressive trance. Another sort of guy that I listen to while I work a lot. So, yeah, those are my top 3. At PapaCon, has the Xbox release for Baldur's Gate 3 been confirmed for this year, before the end of the year? I know they're having issues getting co-op, split-screen co-op, working on the S, and then they were given an exception, right, where Microsoft was basically like, don't worry about it, you can ship it on the S without split-screen co-op, just so they could get it out there. What about y'all? What are your year-end music streaming year in reviews? Top bands, top groups, top musical artists. My top podcast of the year was the Nextlander podcast. The Nextlander podcast, which is sort of a handful of dudes who used to be with Giant Bomb, and before that with GameSpot long ago. But they're video game guys. Yeah, Alice and Rowdy, that's right. They were first two Baldur's Gates are classics made by Canada's own BioWare. True enough. Gosh, I was at the end of chat, and then chat moved, and now I am not on top of the chat anymore. I can't remember if I have Speak with Animals here. I hope so. In this character that we were playing here, I feel like we would have taken that, but I honestly don't remember. Hey Beanard, hello, how you doing? Welcome. Just trying to get used to this combined chat situation. Orange Slice says, Nick, if there's a metric that you need to hit to be convinced to make more content per week, would you ever consider hiring interns from your audience to help you with marketing on TikTok and Instagram? That's a really interesting question. And the answer is, like, right now, no. Maybe there would have been a point where I would have considered doing something like that, but I mean, it's hard. Like, as soon as you bring more people into an undertaking, there's sort of the overhead of now it's no longer a one person show, if that makes sense. Like, and maybe I'm just hesitant or reticent about this just because I'm a control freak. I don't know, but I feel like going from a one person thing to like a team thing with multiple people, or even just 2 people, would really increase sort of like the administrative overhead, if that makes sense. Even just having to communicate and make sure we're on the same page about things. And then on top of which, if that was sort of the idea, would to be to facilitate the making of more content, I don't know that I could commit to that right now anyway. The truth is that my day job is taking a lot of my time and energy, and I'm trying really hard to make a very strong impression there, because right now I'm just on a term hire, but there's indications that I might, be able to get hired on long term, perhaps indeterminately, where I'm working now, and that would be really, really good because it's a good employer, and it's doing work that where I'm putting my PhD to good use, doing stuff in my field of study. So for those reasons, I'm really trying to sink a lot of energy into the day job. and so if anything, I've been pulling back on the channel content lately, which is sad, and I wish that I could do both to the extent that I want to, but I don't know, I guess I'm just not made of that kind of stuff. Like, So maybe some people can do that, but you know, like I fully intend to continue with the channel and all that, of course, but it has to be a healthy balance where, you know, it's sustainable. Anyway, this is going to be a very rambling answer, but I guess the point is that at this point in time, at least, I probably would not be looking to like expand the number of people involved in, you know, producing my content, or in you know, expand the amount of content that I'm producing it right now, if that makes sense. Just for my own sanity and ability to get sleep and these sorts of things. Sargon the Grape, thank you for your 6-month resub. I'm sorry it took me a minute to acknowledge that, but I just wanted to finish addressing that question in the chat. But Sargon, thank you for coming back for month number 6. I do hope you enjoy your continued subscription benefits, your brand new sub badge as well. And to answer your question, no, you have not missed the beer. You have not missed the beer. We'll get to that soon. Dawn's Eternal Light, hello, it's great to see you back. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How have you been? There are many chickens in Baldur's Gate 3 and many need justice, or just a friendly chat. Excellent, perfect. That's exactly what I want to hear. They're still saying by the end of the year they're going to get it out. Okay, good stuff. Uferboy, Gojira is your top artist. Excellent. Gojira is badass. Sabaton, Ragefoil, also badass. Sabaton's a lot of fun. I saw them live some years ago and it was a killer show. They have such great stage presence. Yeah, Bolos, that's right. Back in the day, BioWare with Neverwinter Nights, Icewind Dale. Wait, what was Icewind Bio? I guess it was. What did Black Isle do? Because I know Black Isle was also involved in some of those classic Infinity Engine games. Also, Heathen 215. Thank you for the cheer for those 20 biddies. That's really kind of you, and I appreciate it very much, very much. Thank you, Ethan. Beanard says, I don't use Spotify too much because I use YouTube for more options, but mine was mostly Porter Robinson. Cool. That's good stuff. Andrew Reference says, yo, +1 for Periphery. The new album has been so fun. Freaking so good. So good. Gosh, I really want to see them playing that new album material live, but they were not touring anywhere near me. Maybe next year. Maybe next year they will. But yes, gent is not a genre. Goes so hard. One of your tops this year was Anima Tempo, and you find excellent heavy progressive metal band. I'll have to look into them. I have not heard of them, but that is right up my alley. Right up my alley. Oh, you saw Gojira this summer? Heck yeah, Overboy. That's cool as hell. And Mastodon. That would be an amazing show. An amazing show. AZ you fan asks, who's your favorite companion and why is it Karlak? I don't have a favorite companion yet because I've played so little of the game. I can't make that decision yet. I don't know. Yo, Ragefoil, I've listened to a little bit of Lorna Shore, and it might be, I don't know. It might be like even a little too much for me, but I kind of want to listen to more. I kind of want to get more into their repertoire. Artractive, wonderful to see you. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this fine afternoon for you? Bruce says, yeah, there are 2 of us in my indie company and it took us a long time to bring on other people. Yeah, I guess then you would sort of know like how the overhead scales as you bring more people in, but I feel like the step of going from like a 1-person operation to a 2-person operation, you're increasing the number of people by 100%. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff that has to get sorted out. Like, do you have a weekly meeting? Like, I mean, that's a very minor thing, but I don't know. I just feel like it would be a lot to figure out somehow. Nah, thanks, Christian. I'm glad. I appreciate you guys understanding. In a perfect world, I would be able to give my all, 100% to the channel at all times and make more content for you guys and really, get a chance to explore some content types that I haven't really had the opportunity to lately or ever. And also make more of your favorites, at the same time as, having a full day job career in research and that kind of stuff. But I think it's a pretty tall order, and at least at this point in time, I'm not there yet where I can do sort of both those things. So, but I will do my best. Because I do want to make as much content as I can for you guys and have you, enjoying it and hopefully benefiting from it. So, Beanard says, I hope you get hired on. I definitely hire you. Oh, thank you. It's very kind. You're definitely the most knowledgeable wildfire scientist I know. Also, thank you. How many wildfire scientists do you know? I have to ask. Monkey, hey. I used to be into Warhammer. Yeah, I used to play Warhammer quite a bit with my buddies. I had a Chaos Fantasy army and Tyranids 40k army. But I haven't played for many years. I recently did play a little bit of Dead Zone with my friends. They've been playing that lately, which is sort of a skirmish-based 40k like, but it uses different rules and models. Oh, Monument's also very cool, Andrew Evans. I'll have to go check out those remixes as well. I did not know they were doing that. The Malbec, hello, welcome to one of these streams. I just realized I never switched out my keyboard, and I promised Christian I would, like, several times. Christian has also requested some keyboard sounds, so let me go get the beauty, the Iqnix Tilly 60, Super Tilly 60 if you want to use their nomenclature, and I will make some noises with it because it's a real nice sounding one. Best Maidens, you were top 1% of Olivia Rodrigo listeners on Spotify. Wow, it's impressive. Must listen to a lot. I think I said I was top 2% Jeremy Soul listener. Versus Shadows of was, oh, okay, so Baldur's Gate 2 core base was BioWare, but the expansion was Black Isle. Got it. Wait, there's a Sabaton music pack for EU4. That's fantastic, Sargon. That's fantastic. Beanard says, I've noticed you're streaming on YouTube now too. What made you want to try that out? A valid question. I actually started streaming on YouTube before I started streaming on Twitch many years ago. I started off streaming on YouTube, and I moved to Twitch because it seemed like a better place to cultivate sort of a live streaming audience and engage with that audience. And I still think that's true. I think there's better tools on Twitch, and it's a better overall experience for streamers and stream watchers. But obviously I love, our YouTube community and audience as well. And for many years people were requesting that I stream there again. So recently, Twitch changed their partner terms of service, not terms of service, but partner agreement, so that Twitch partners are now allowed to multi-stream to other platforms like YouTube. And so now I can stream on both at the same time, which is what I'm doing right now, which allows me to have the best of both worlds and interact with both audiences at once. Oh, Black Isle was the Icewind Dale games. Okay, so Icewind Dale was not BioWare. That was Black Isle. Oh, and Planescape Torment. Cool. Whatever happened to Black Isle? Did some of their, like, the Black Isle, like, former Black Islers turn into Obsidian? Or am I just imagining that? Lorna Shore's too much for you, Bruce. Oh, you're not into pig squeals. I will say, dude from Lorna Shore, Will Ramos, that's his name. Like, he can do insane things with his voice. Whether they're, like, things you want to listen to or not, it's a totally different question. But, man, like, his vocal control and, like, ability is unreal. But I do kind of want to listen to some more other stuff. Capicus, hello, and welcome. Thank you for tuning in from Chile. Hello, hello. Alice and Rowdy says, don't underestimate the exhaustion caused by running a weekly meeting. I mean, like, yeah, it depends on the nature of the meeting, but, like, there's just a lot of little things that I think that are not always immediately apparent, but any kind of scaling up of things or expanding things that tends to, like, lead to exponentially increasing things to worry about. Like, I don't know, like, posting a video to YouTube, like, a surprising amount of time goes into actually just, like, coming up with a good title, coming up with a good thumbnail, coming up with a good video description and tags, and that kind of stuff, and, like, posting to other social media channels. I don't know, that stuff always ends up taking way more time than I expect it to, and I think it would, you know. And it's just been my experience that there's always, like, hidden things that add up to take a lot of time in any endeavor, you know. So something that seems simple on the surface is often not in practice so simple. Alright, I'm gonna swap this keyboard in here. Bruce says, yeah, I am majority shareholder and I have to give up shares for the new person. All margins reduce, more creative compromises, etc. Yeah, probably very tough if you are a control freak, for sure. And yeah, I'm sure it gets tricky when you have sort of those financial elements as well. Right. All right. Let's plug in the iQnix Tilly 60 here. And there we go. We are, I was going to say live, but yes, obviously we're live, but we, yo, look who it is. It's Best Maidens and a cozy maiden raid. Yo, thanks for coming on in, Best Maidens, Mayor 7181, and Drunk Shinobi. I appreciate it. Welcome, Best Maidens and friends. Best Maidens was in here earlier. I shouted out Best Maidens, so some of you guys know Best Maidens streams here on Twitch. Definitely go hit that follow. I'm going to do a shout out. The Best Maidens. You can all hit that star over there if you're on Twitch. Or not a star, a heart, whatever. Hit that heart over there if you're on Twitch to go follow Best Maidens. And thank you for coming on in. Thank you for bringing your awesome audience and viewers over to chill with us here How was your stream tonight? What were you up to? What were you streaming this eve, Best Maidens? Christian, you want some Dead Zone content? I mean, I could paint some models. I could definitely paint some models. Beanard says, oh man, don't even get me started on how many wildfire scientists I know. I come from a long line of them and I go to their conferences every year. I'm a big voice in the community, but the thing is, none of them are as adept at identifying the key aspects of wildfire as you. Thank you, Beanard. I choose to believe what you have said here. I choose to believe. Is there still a fire ban in Banff? That's insane. That's crazy. Yeah. Rango Steel, what's up? Rango Steel says, hi everyone, just popping in. I gotta go sleep for a job interview tomorrow. You got this. You got this, Rango. You go crush it. I know it. I will not give you good luck, but I will wish you well and great success. Because I don't think you need luck. I think you got this on lock. But I'm gonna give you the vibes that you need to make this happen. So go get him, Rango, and thanks for popping on in. I hope you get a good sleep, good rest, and you'll have to let us know how it goes. Lord Boyardee says, recently started modding Skyrim on PC, and I've been a console guy for years, and it's been an absolute dream come true. It's such a rewarding undertaking, and so like the feeling of like, God, there's so much I can do and so much I can add. I'm glad you're enjoying that adventure, Lord Boyardee. Also, Buggy the Clown has requested some potato tapping. I got my tater right here, so let's tap on him. Let's tap on him. Blue Gamer says, yeah, a lot of Black Isle staff moved to Obsidian. Black Isle was originally working on Fallout Van Buren, and a lot of that content ended up in New Vegas. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. I thought there was a connection there. Cody, what's up? Oh, hey, it's Tokyo Electric. Tokyo Electric, it's been a while. How you doing? Yeah, I'm playing Baldur's Gate. I've barely had a chance to play it since it launched, but I've really loved the bit that I have played. Oh, my thoughts on Starfield are complicated. I still haven't played as much of that as I would like either, but I think there's good stuff there. I think the game gets in its own way a lot. I think there's a lot of lessons that Bethesda really ought to have learned by now that they really did not apply to Starfield for whatever reason. But I do still think there's like a core of a good game there, and there's fun, interesting content if you can find it and get to it and get past all the like inconveniences and like, I don't know, just navigating the interface in that game sucks. All the loading sucks. The way planets are like procedurally generated with like a few POIs around wherever you land, it kind of sucks. Like, there's weird choices there that I do not agree with. But and I even agree when some people say like it feels awfully sanitized. I think it does in some cases. I think that leads to sort of that flatness that people sometimes describe. But despite all that, I have enjoyed my time with it, and I do think there's good stuff there. I just wish it was in a better framework, if that makes sense. I don't know what that better framework would be necessarily, but I just feel like they didn't quite hit it, if that makes sense. Mr. Life, thank you for the follow and welcome. In summary, I will continue to play Starfield. I am still enjoying my time with Starfield, but I don't think they knocked it out of the park the way they could have. And mods are already making it better. I have a Star UI mod on PC, which dramatically improves like the user interface, especially the inventory on PC. Christian says, Nick, you could plop nothing in the description but tags and make the title reads to watch it. I know, nobody reads video descriptions anyway, but you know, I I'd like to have all that stuff. Hey, Naga, I'm glad you got that email sent. By the way, anybody who sent an email requesting a card within the last week, I have not replied, and I apologize, but I did receive a handful of emails. I will reply soon so that you can know. I'll verify that I got your email. So if you don't receive an email from me in the next few days or whatever, then maybe resend it. It's possible I didn't get it, but yeah, if you've been waiting on a reply, I have not replied to anyone who's sent those requests in the last week yet. Syria says, any recommendations for FPS looter shooter to play along the lines of Borderlands? Have you tried the Remnant games? Evidently Remnant 2 is very good. I have not played Remnant 2, but I enjoyed Remnant 1 quite a lot. Great co-op too, actually. Yo, that sounds like a good time. Tokyo. Is that movie supposed to be good? That new Disney movie? Wish. Anybody seen it? Yeah, Christina, I should do another model painting video. I enjoyed making that video, and people seem to like it. So, stream was okay, said Best Maidens. It mostly procrastinated until I eventually did my schoolwork on stream. It was an amazing stream, and I had some amazing friends help me. Hey, with some life stuff. That's what it's about. That is excellent. I'm glad you got some awesome friends, some awesome viewers to have you back there. Norgrill asks if I ever get PhD flashbacks or nightmares. Less about the PhD specifically, more about just coursework in general. I do still have some of those academic dreams, the academic nightmares, where suddenly it's exam day and you realize I haven't gone to a single class all semester. What was I doing? Why didn't I go to any of these classes? And you're about to sit down and write an exam. Does anyone else ever have those dreams? Those nightmares? I do occasionally get those still. Like, oh shit, I've been skipping classes for whatever reason all semester, and I don't know anything, and now I gotta go write a test. That's a recurring nightmare for me. Aled Plant or Aled Plants has just woke up for my graduation day. Yo, happy graduation. Congratulations. I'm sorry, I deserve that bonk. I did. It's my swear jar equivalent. Also, good morning to our UK viewers. But yeah, Norgrill, my nightmares are not like specific to my PhD experiences. Orange Slice says, who is, by the way, Handsome Dashing Princess over on Twitch, says, but what about the vision to grow this platform to share your passions about forest fire science and climate knowledge, and growing it to become your primary and residual income? Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, and it's something that I have thought about a lot, and I think would be really cool to do. I think what's held me back from doing more of that on the channel, I guess, has just been the hurdle of feeling like if I'm going to be sort of sharing my knowledge about what I study, and you know, the aspects of environmental science that are important to me, I want to basically develop a curriculum, I guess, and I want to make sure I do it justice. Like, I want to do a good job of it, and that's a daunting task, but it would be a great way for me to get experience developing a curriculum and delivering lessons. And if I were to apply at a university somewhere at some point, I could potentially, you know, highlight content that I might put out educational content about wildfire science and environmental science, if I do go that route and develop some of that content for the channel. I don't know what the appetite for that amongst, the viewers of this channel is. Could be very low, I'm not sure, but there's at least a few of you that are keen on it, and I appreciate that very much. As far as primary source of income, I do not see a future where this channel is ever my primary source of income in the long term. And I mean, maybe stranger things have happened, of course, but it takes a lot to make content creation a long-term, livable, sustainable career, especially in areas with a high cost of living, like where I live. And so I think as a secondary source of income, this channel has been extremely, extremely helpful. And I guess in a sense it was a primary source, the primary source through a lot of my post-secondary education. I received some scholarships and bursaries, but as far as like employment income goes, this was it some of the time. I also did some contracts and things, but yeah, so in that regard, I guess it was, but for like long-term sort of life income, it's really, it takes a lot to make a go of it as a content creator. And should the winds blow that direction and the channel really takes off and it looks like maybe it could become financially sustainable to dedicate myself full-time to content creation, I mean, I would certainly give it a long, hard look. I have thought about it at various points, but yeah, but it's not in that position currently, I guess. So, I play it by ear, I guess, if that makes sense. I'll play it by ear. But certainly as a hobby that I love, and an additional, income source, it has been extremely rewarding. No, text over. Orange Slice is not a bot or a scam. Orange Slice is Handsome Dashing Princess in the chat here. No, I wouldn't say Starfield sucks, Malbec. I would not say that. I think there's some stuff there that I really enjoy, but I do think that it could have been better. Tauroik, how you doing? Welcome, Tauroik. Thank you for gifting that sub to Ilk Malty in the house. Ilk, wonderful to see you, and Tauroik as well. Tauroik, thank you for that very, very kind gift to Ilk. Both Tauroik and Ilk, longtime members of this community, and I appreciate you both an awful lot. Welcome back to the sub club, Ilk. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of the systems in Starfield take a long time to really get into, and it often works against itself in its structure and presentation. Mr. Sky, hey, whoa, you're in New York tonight. It's a long way from New Zealand. How are you enjoying NYC? Are you there on leisure? I'm doing well, thank you. Tyler Austin, hello. Welcome, welcome. What emails and what cards, Malbec? We are doing, whoa, Chaotic Neutral Goblin has just raided with a party of 93. What is up, Chaotic Neutral Goblin and friends? Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for joining us here tonight. It is awesome to see you. Please come on in, make yourselves at home. Chaotic Neutral Goblin, pardon my ignorance here, but I do not know what you stream. Are you an ASMR streamer, or are you a Baldur's Gate 3 streamer? I ask because mostly I get ASMR raids around here, but tonight I know I'm streaming in the Baldur's Gate 3 category. So, Chaotic Neutral Goblin says, hello, hello. I made horrible decisions on Baldur's Gate 3 today, so hopefully your chat makes better decisions for you. I can almost promise you they won't. I can almost promise you they won't. Nonetheless, you know, hopefully we can at least beat your choices. Are there any really terrible choices though? You know, it's all whatever. But thank you so much for that raid once again. For those wondering who I am and what this is about, who just came in with the raid, my name is Nick. I am the ASMR nerd, and I do relaxing ASMR-ish gameplay here on the Twitch channel, and also lots of relaxing gaming content and gaming adjacent content on the YouTube channel, like mechanical keyboard builds and that sort of thing. Thank you for the rain, by the way, Cheer the Fat. I'm going to turn it down ever so slightly so I can hear myself a little better. But if you don't know what ASMR is about, you're uncertain about that sort of thing, it has nothing to do with the scamps that are invading right now. The scamps are totally separate. It's embarrassing. I can't really just explain the scamp situation, but but the idea is chill vibes, relaxation-oriented content, and satisfying sounds. Satisfying sounds. Well, thank you again for dropping on by. Chaotic Neutral Goblin says, no, just a chaotic LGBTQIA plus streamer. She, they, and yes, I have 240 plus hours into my first place still. Wow, that is impressive. And that is quite the save file. Well, I am free as a bird here tonight, and I appreciate you again dropping on by. If y'all want to go support someone who seems really cool and is apparently making terrible choices in Baldur's Gate 3, but was cool enough to raid us here, please go hit that follow for Chaotic Neutral Goblin. I'm just going to do a shout out right now. Oops, it would be great if I could spell Neutral Goblin. There you go. Hit that heart. Support a cool streamer. And thank you again to all your audience that came on. And we've got a High Lord Riss, a Teague Bean, a Likes, a Jojo Sierra, Chaotic Good Mage. Welcome all. Welcome all. Feel free to stick around if you like. Quick Draw Sloth says, I am already comforted by being here. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you. Thank you. A Quick Draw Sloth, thank you for the follow. One thing you must know about what we do here is that I say I'm going to play a game, and then I do eventually play the game. But I also spend a lot of time talking before I actually get to playing the game. So we are in that talking phase right now. Mad Season says, can't confirm she's super cool. Nice. Mad Season, well, that's enough for me. That is a ringing endorsement. So in fact, I'm gonna go hit that follow. Chaotic Neutral Goblin. I hope I can drop by one of your streams sometime soon. I'm gonna hit that follow button right now, and I'll drop in and say hi when I can. But thanks again. Thank you again for chilling with us, and don't feel you have to stick around. You know, I understand streaming takes a lot out of you, so if you gotta go to sleep or get a snack or whatever, please do take care of yourself. But you're also welcome to stick around and lurk in the chat if you like. And thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Pina Curlotta, thank you also for the follow and welcome. Goodness me, I was caught up in chat at one point, and then I just behind and I'll never get caught up again. Ever, ever, ever. Rage Foil, have a good night. Thank you for chilling with us. Sleep well. Sleep well. You know, that's an interesting point Tix brings. So many games have respawning mechanics these days. It's less common that games have, you know, persistent world where, like, you kill an enemy and it stays dead. I think that's because when, you know, that works in a level-based game where you're never going back to the level, but so many games are open world these days and so stuff doesn't respawn, then those areas feel very empty, right? But yeah, Toweroik, I think that does apply, certainly to some degree, about Starfield. Yeah. Malbec says, I've been meaning to ask you this. I would love for you to review the new Razer 70 layout. I've had a few people ask. I've heard it's actually pretty darn good. Yeah, I do want to check that out. I keep thinking if I can get my hands on one, I'll do that. But I have a stack of keyboards here that I've got to review that I haven't been getting around to, simply because I've had a lot less time lately. So, but eventually, I hope to get my hands on that Razer hotspot board. Tiring day at work are attractive. Fair enough. Now it's time to chill now. You're in the chilling place. Sargon says, I don't get exam nightmares, but I have had ones where I suddenly find out I failed a really early school year, like first grade or kindergarten, have to go repeat it as my 32-year-old self. Yeah, that's nightmare material for sure. I don't think I've had that one, but I could definitely see where that would come from. Alright, Chaotic Neutral Goblin, have a good sleep if you're heading off to bed. Thank you again for the very kind raid, and like I said, I look forward to dropping in on one of your streams sometime. But have a wonderful night, sleep well, and I hope we see you again sometime. Alright, go crush that schoolwork, maidens. You got it. You got it. Monkey, I have in fact played Firewatch here on stream. We played it over a couple of streams, and it was pretty cool. I did like Firewatch. Lonely Light is probably off having a shower right now. Are you back yet, Lonely Light? Artractus says, honestly, Nick, I cannot even express how thankful I am for your videos and just your presence on YouTube and Twitch. You've helped me get through some rough times, so super grateful. Attractive, you're fantastic. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being such an amazing, positive part of this community, and I'm glad this helps you. You make it better by being with us, by being here. Sargon, I hope we get some wild Starfield Elder Scrolls crossovers at some point. I want to see some crazy stuff. I want to see the entirety of Skyrim modded onto the surface of planet in Starfield. You're on holiday in NYC, Mr. Sky. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. There's a lot to do there. There's a lot to do. Okay, I think I got caught up to the point where Chaotic Neutral Goblin raided us, but I've been neglecting the YouTube chat. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, YouTube friends. Let me come over there and see how y'all doing. How y'all doing? Scrolling back a little bit. Text Hopper, you can still apply for the cards. Yes, send me that email. You can, in fact, still apply for this year's holiday cards. For sure, for sure. Cody says, are you starting a new game or continuing an old one? The plan was to continue a save here, but it's basically a new game anyway, because we'd only just started this character, pretty much. Yeah, Lord Bardi, cost of living is silly in urban British Columbia. Cody, no, please don't ever feel that way. I I love and appreciate so deeply, genuinely, all of you who choose to spend your valuable time hanging out on my videos in the chat here, engaging with my content or this community in some way. It is humbling, it is wholesome, it is something that I cherish so very much. And you know, I don't want anyone to ever feel that they you know, feel bad about not being able to contribute financially or anything like that, because that's, at its core, that is not what this is about and not what it's ever been about. So I'm just glad you're here. Zane12, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Play it by ear, ostrich doing aerobics. Also ostrich doing aerobics, that is an excellent name. Yes, I guess an unintentional pun, given that we do a lot of whispering, listening around here. Liam Kohler says, hey Nick, hope you're doing well, man. Greetings from Vancouver, BC. Yo, another BC fellow resident. Great to have you here, Liam. Thanks for chilling with us in the chat tonight. Gibby Gibson in the chat said, hey man, I've been watching since the Thief Gold Let's Play first started. That's 7.5 years at least now. And you've done a lot for my sleep habits. Hey, I'm really glad to hear it. Thank you so much. Just wondering what you think is the best way to support you money-wise. That is so kind of you to ask. And I mean, ultimately, whatever suits you best. You know, I have a Patreon with several different tiers, with different perks that you might enjoy, and also YouTube memberships here. If you're wondering which one gives me a higher percentage of the cut, it's Patreon, but whichever, you know, platform is best for you. Or there's Twitch as well. You know, if you would like to gain the benefits of Twitch subscription, you know, ad-free viewing and that kind of stuff, then certainly I deeply appreciate support there as well. It's all deeply appreciated. Thank you so much for asking. It's very kind of you. Nico Vlad says, can I ask your advice, chat? I'm from the country. I come into town once a month. Found my regular woman of the night is pregnant. Do I need to take responsibility or just move? I'm not qualified to answer any of that. Nico, I'm sorry, I can't help you. That is as well beyond my. I mean, you know, my knee-jerk response is, well, there's a lot of questions. I don't know, if it's your child, then you should probably take responsibility. That would be my first response. But if there's a chance that it's not your child, or it's uncertainty, like I think that gets very complicated, and I think I am not qualified to offer advice. I'm sorry, Nico, but I wish you the best one way or another, and this child. Yeah, FamCam more or less saying the same thing. Totally. Gila Mummy says, hi, your flight simulator videos are awesome. Hey, thank you. Ooh, that would be fun to do an NYC flight, or Chicago. I've been to NYC, so I could maybe talk a bit about it. I've not been to Chicago, so I probably would not recognize as much from the air. But yeah, maybe NYC would be a good option for a future Microsoft Flight Simulator video. Thank you for the suggestion. Goodness, I feel like I was so on top of things that I just never gonna get caught up on chat again. Oh hey Thorek, hello, and I hope you are doing well. Welcome to the chat, Thorek. Welcome, welcome. I have a beer that I gotta crack tonight, you guys. It's a stream tradition, and I have not cracked open tonight's beer. I've been trying to get to the bottom of the chat here, and I think I've finally returned. I think I've finally got back. Just about. The job is going well, Malbec. Thank you. Thank you. Mad Season says, I'm so excited to see you do this. I saw one last time at the epilogue they added. Grown ass man crying at a video game. Hey, you know what? If it hits you right in the feels, cry away. Cry away. I have barely played this game. I've got a long distance to go before we get to the crying, I'm pretty sure. But Clay-Doh. Welcome to the sub club. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate you using your Twitch Prime subscription to support this community, this channel, and myself. It means a lot because I know you can use your Prime anywhere on the platform, but you choosing to use it here is very, very wholesome. So thank you. Thank you for supporting us here, and welcome, Clay-Doh. Welcome to our sub club, aka our Spud Butts. That's why I tap on this potato. You now have access to the spinning potato emote, a very popular emote on this channel, amongst others. A left of chat says, hey Nick, thanks for doing a stream tonight. Of course, it's my pleasure. You really need help sleeping before a Zoom meeting first thing tomorrow morning. Well, I hope you get a good restful sleep and that meeting goes very, very well. Of course, it is my pleasure to be here. I have never played Dorfromantik, Naga. I think you might be thinking of, what the heck was it called? The one with the little, little buildings in the water. What the heck was that called? Townscaper? It might be called Townscaper. Is that the one? But I didn't actually play Dorfromantik. I have had my eye on it though. Yes, Townscaper is the game. It is a very aesthetic little game. I was watching a video just the other night where Cat Plant ASMR. Some of you might know Cat Plant. She's a long-time ASMR creator. Really, really good. She has lots of nerdy kind of ASMR. She was doing a video unboxing and playing on the Steam Deck, the OLED version, the brand new OLED version, and she was playing Townscaper as one of the games she was trying out, and I was like, oh, that would be a great deck game, just a little chill vibes, maybe in bed, you know, before going to bed kind of thing. I think that'd be fantastic. Gibby Gibson, thank you so very much for the super chat over on YouTube. Gibby Gibson says, thanks for all the amazing vids and great night's rest. Have you ever taken classes that make you so well spoken, or are you just familiar with the lore? Oh, thank you for the kind words. I've never taken any classes on speaking. I did have some formal training as a nature interpreter, because I did that job as a kind of like a what they call a co-op position while I was doing my undergrad for a couple of summers, and so I do have some, like, I guess, formal presenting experience, but I think if you're referring to like my vocabulary or something like that, I think a lot of it comes from reading. Not that I really do that much reading these days either, but historically, in past, I used to do a fair bit more. I don't know if that answers your question though. I also do a lot of writing for my job these days, so maybe that contributes as well. But it is a really kind thing for you to super chat and have such nice words. So thank you again. Text Stomper says you should fly over Saskatchewan. It's just, I'm pretty sure it's pretty flat, isn't it? I don't mean to laugh at that idea. Maybe it's more interesting than I think, but Noel Ott in the chat says, "Hi, I have followed your work for years." Well, thank you, Noel, for being a part of this community for so long. Yes, I do live streams. It used to be just on Twitch. Now it's on Twitch and YouTube. But I stream every Sunday pretty much, and most Thursdays around 10 o'clock Pacific time, typically. Oh, no way. Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations on getting through what was no doubt an extremely harrowing experience, Noel. Noel says, "You got me through brain cancer treatment." You got you through brain cancer treatment. Let's be real here. But I'm glad that my videos helped in some way, and if they gave you some comfort or peace or strength or whatever, to do what you had to do, then that's incredibly rewarding for me to hear, and I appreciate you sharing that with us as well. And again, that's incredible, and I'm so glad to hear that's something that you got through. And it's wonderful to have you with us here tonight. Thank you for joining us in the chat, Noel. Akuro, the Wolf Knight. Kuro, how are you doing? Welcome. Hoarding weapons? Sorry, what? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at. But Kuro, thank you for the 21 months. Dang, I appreciate that. Very close to that, 2 years. Sneaking up on us, closer every day. Kuro, thank you for your continued support. Thank you for being a rad part of this community. Kuro, I was at the thrift store recently, and there were a whole bunch of books on warships. And I just kept thinking about you. I was like, Kuro would probably love these books. I did not buy them, but I thought you probably would have. Ah, goodness me. I fell behind in the chat again, didn't I? I thought I was getting there. I really thought I was getting there. Nick Knows Nothing, hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Lonely Light. I'm sorry we didn't get to the game, Lonely Light. Alright, well, yeah, I hope you had a good shower, and I hope your class in the morning goes well. And if I don't talk to you before, I hope your move next month goes well as well. Thanks for being rad, Lonely Light, and we will see you later. Take care. That's right, SJoby89. I can now stream both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and Twitch won't terminate my account. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing both. That's the plan. Joey Flowers, hello. Welcome. I'm blessed with honeyed words. Hey, thank you, Attractive. Naga says, "Oh my, you're right. I would love a stream of that one." Yeah, we could do some Townscaper again. Oh, super chill. Joey Flowers, I've got one of my favorite IPAs tonight. I've got a Fat Tug in the fridge, which I will go grab in a second, because we're coming up on the 1 hour 45-minute mark, and I have not even cracked open the beer tonight. What is going on? 8man88, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Artractive, I hope you get a chance to play yourself someday. Why am I getting bonked? It's literally called the Fat Dog. You do love you more ships, Kuro. If you had those books, you could just dive into those books for the tonight's fact. All right, sweet. I'm glad you're gonna be in before the big move along that night. You moved pretty recently too, didn't you? I guess maybe that. Yeah, I feel like it wasn't that long ago. Nix Knows Nothing says, I noticed that the ads that play are much quieter for ASMR streams. Is that new? I have been told that YouTube does try to match the ads to the content type these days, and it has some kind of system that's supposed to detect ASMR stuff and put quieter ads on it. Whether that's actually true or actually happens, I don't know. But if it's working for you, then that's great. I'm glad. But it's nothing that I have control over, so props to YouTube if they're making that happen. Cody says, my big dream is to get the MetaQuest 3. Yeah, that thing does look pretty rad. I was kind of thinking about getting it, but I got something else instead, which you guys will see in a video soon. But I had strongly considered getting the MetaQuest 3. Yeah, Nightly. I am. Nightly Romulus / Nightly ASMR over in the YouTube chat. I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Crazy, right? I am allowed to do that now because Twitch updated their partner agreement. So now we get the best of both worlds. Speaking of, well, no, that doesn't really work. I was gonna just, speaking of the best of both worlds, but it really has nothing to do with the best of worlds, both worlds. But speaking of great stuff, I'm gonna go get tonight's beer. Okay, I've got to go get tonight's beer from the fridge, and I wish all of you a very nice time without me. I will be back in 60 seconds or so. In the meantime, talk amongst yourselves. Nobody get up to any shenanigans. Be excellent to one another, and I will be right back. I can't help but notice that the chat is on fire. The chat is on fire. That is unfortunate. And here I had hoped tonight might be the night the chat was not on fire. But I can't say I'm surprised either. Sargon saying that maybe the quiet ads are a coincidence. Okay, that's too bad. Here I thought maybe YouTube had finally figured it out. Oh, why did I assume YouTube? Nix is on the Twitch chat, so well then I don't think Twitch has any kind of back-end logic to try and put quiet ads on ASMR streams, unfortunately. No, I think it was just a coincidence in that case. Sorry, I don't know why I assumed you were on YouTube. Who's out there burning down the chat? Frickin' Mr. Sky. Mostly Mr. Sky. Naga out there as well. Also, Orange Slice over in the YouTube chat. Oh, the fire has spread. The fire has spread to the YouTube chat. Steel Neko out there. Artractive, attempting to put out the fire with the Blastoise. Sargon as well. I appreciate the chat defense force. Thank you. Thank you. Lonely Light says, I moved in with my current roommate about 6 months ago and we get along great, but my lady and I are inseparable. Yeah, I bet you get along better. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, it's too bad you gotta leave your roomie if you guys get along well, but pretty great that you're moving in with your lady. That's awesome. Joey Flowers' work was okay today. Yeah, it was okay. I made some decent progress on the project I'm working on, so that was good. Thank you for asking. How about you? I don't know what you do for work or if you work. Meatneck says, Twitch absolutely doesn't care what content you're watching. I'll be drifting off listening to someone tapping on glass, and then Twitch hits me with the 6 shrimp special at Red Lobster. Yeah, no, Twitch does not. I don't think they have any kind of AI stuff going on in the background to match the ads to the content, sadly. Hursty, what's up? Dove Medic, I noticed that you didn't really actually, well, you did, true to your statement, participate in the non-shenanigans. Pastel de Piedra, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us here. It's true, Lonely Light, you weren't the one lighting John on fire this time. Blastoise just blasted it all the way. I love it, Ilk. I love it. Doing a lot of work for finals, and you only work one day a week, presumably, at a restaurant. Nice. Well, working on finals prep, that's hard work too, so I hope that's going well for you. I do remember the whispering voice, Cody. That's going way back before ASMR was even called ASMR. There was the whispering community. Who was it? Whisper Crystal was another classic. Whisper Crystal. We're talking 10 plus years ago now. Yeah, those early days. Those early days. Noelle, I'm sorry, I was not ignoring your message on purpose. I saw you say because ASMR here is fire, but then now you've retracted your message, but it's too late. I saw it, and I appreciate it. Oh, nice, Cody. Some Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA is good stuff. I had some of that on stream a little while ago. Tonight's beer is a classic from this part of the world, this neck of the woods. I've had it on stream here a few times. My favorite IPA of them all, Fat Tug IPA from Driftwood Brewing, and it's a tugboat. You see, it's a tugboat. It's a fat little tugboat. I don't know what you were thinking, but it's about a little tugboat. Okay, Fat Tug IPA, and that little tugboat is getting tossed around on the waves above a beast of the deep, an abyssal creature, this hop monster. It's like a giant squid, but made of hops. And I love the art on this can. It's just so much fun. This giant hoppy beast in the depths below our little tugboat. Pretty colors, too. Pretty colors. Fat Tug is brewed by Driftwood Brewing, my favorite local brewery. And yeah, it's pretty well known around these parts. It's a popular one with good reason. It's got intense hop flavor, very lush, very strong. It says here, take a deep breath, sailor. It's difficult to fathom, but such monstrous hop bitterness can be foiled by ample malt buoyancy. This hop monster dwells in the deep its tendrils raised to hoppy nirvana. And there is the hop monster. The hop monster. Yes, it is. It's kind of packs a lot of flavor. The beer packs a punch. It's not super strong in terms of the alcohol content. It's 7%, so it is a strong beer, but it's not gonna like wallop you. But it's got a lot of flavor. A lot of flavor. Alright, Lonely Lights, sleep well. Enjoy your lurk. Thanks again for chilling with us, and hopefully we see you Sunday. Take it easy, my friend. Mad Fancy Pants, thank you for following. How fancy are your pants? Could you please describe your fancy pants for us? We need to judge their fanciness. Nix Knows Nothing says, I wonder if there's a dragon shout that's super quiet and just puts people to sleep. RØDE, the ASMR shout. Is it really a shout if it's whispered? I don't know. I don't know. Oh wait, there is a quiet show, is there not? I feel like there is one that is done very, like, kind of whispered, but maybe I'm just imagining that. Maybe I'm just imagining. Famcam says, TIL, I can edit an entire pre-recorded TingleCon video over the course of a Nick pre-game sequence. Yeah, alright, okay, fine. I get what you get. Let's get on with some gameplay. I'm gonna crack this open. I'm gonna turn down the volume so it's not too loud, and I'll pour it out. I'll turn up the volume before I pour. Also, I just realized that I completely muted. That was awkward. What I was saying was, I'm going to adjust the microphones so you get the crispest pour. And I think I was talking to, I don't know if Famcam heard me say. What did I say? I don't remember. I'm not sure when I hit that mute. I think I meant to turn up my volume and accidentally muted. Awkward. Professional streamer. Been streaming for over 5 years. One moment. I'm going to adjust my microphones. Alright, it's time to pour this thing out. It's time to pour this thing out. I was telling you to quit that sass, Keith. I actually was. Alright, let's do it. Y'all ready for this? That was a nice pour. Nice and frothy. Ain't she a beaut? Gorgeous, slightly hazy. Big puffy clouds of foam on top and rich hop aroma. Alright, I'm going to adjust my mic back. One moment, please. Alright, we're back. What are we toasting tonight, friends? Tonight we are toasting coming together. I think it's really cool that we've got some crossover now between the YouTube audience and the Twitch audience. Y'all getting to know each other a little bit. So let's toast all coming together. That's also what the holiday season's about, right? Coming together with friends and family, new and old. And as we're entering the holiday season, I look forward to, spending more time with all of you. So, cheers, friends. Cheers. Delightful. Delicious. Rich. Hoppy. Citrusy. Punchy. Yes, indeed. A delightful IPA. Alright. I have been neglecting channel points requests, and oh my god, there's a ton of them. Apparently I've just completely ignored. Oh hey, check it out. We have a whispered compliment request for our Tractive. Oh, that's an easy one, absolutely. Alright, let me whisper a compliment for our Tractive. This was requested by Mr. Sky. Our Tractive is such a freaking positive and enthusiastic and awesome member of this community. I just absolutely love the zestiness, if that makes sense, that our Tractive brings. But I get the feeling, sometimes you can just tell that someone is a really, really good person. I definitely get the feeling that our Tractive is a really, really, really good person, like a genuinely kind, caring, conscientious individual, and that just shines through here in the stream chat whenever our Tractive is around. So, Attractive, thank you for being just super rad, super enthusiastic about everything here, and just a really great person. And Mr. Sky, thank you for requesting that compliment for our Tractive. Well deserved. Monkey, thank you for that hydrate request like half an hour ago. Tonight I'm hydrating with not the beer, but with my Diet Cranberry Ginger Ale, a seasonal delight. The Scamp also agrees that our Tractive is pretty rad. Yo, Mad Fancy Pants, you're a fellow BCer as well, BC babe. Well, welcome. Welcome to the chat. It's wonderful to have another British Columbian here. Your pants are not actually that fancy, so sorry. I'm mildly disappointed, but I'll probably get over it. I hope you at least have some fancy pants. Big plunks. You did in fact make it in time for the pour. How perfect. How perfect. Yo, look who it is. It's Melanati. Another British Columbian here in the chat. Another BC babe, as it were. Melanati says, OMG, I forgot I had this in a tab. Was on call working and heard the pouring sound coming from the headphones on the table, and it freaked me out. I'm sorry we terrified you with the beer pour. But as far as like scary sounds go, I feel like pouring beer is not that scary. But it turns out that it's for the best because now you're here. So, Tick Spring, thank you also for that hydration. I appreciate it. Gotta counterbalance all that hoppy beer, right? Keep the old whistle wet. The vocal cords hydrated. Attractive requested a random MTG card. You betcha. You betcha. We cracked a fresh pack of Kamigawa and Neon Dynasty last stream, and I'm gonna pull one from there. Let's see what we get. Okay, last second. Just one ding dang second. Okay, there we go. So actually one of these cards looks like it's two-sided, so you can kind of see it here. But we'll not pull that one. We'll pull another mystery card. Let's pull this one. See what it is. This is a set booster. So probably has a couple foils in it. Probably has a couple of rares in there. At least one. What have we got? Oh, a land. That's a little less exciting. But it is beautiful. That's a gorgeous land. Look at that. An island. That's so pretty. Isn't that lovely? The art from this set is just unreal. Freaking gorgeous. It's got these beautiful cranes. Like floating castles in the sky. It says island in Japanese too. Hey, that makes a lot of sense. I can't read that, but I appreciate you letting me know. Yeah, Kanagawa is super pretty. But a land as pretty as it is a little bit boring, so let's actually pull another card. Let's pull another one. Let's do this one. Twisted Embrace. Ooh, it's a foil. A 4-mana black enchantment, an aura. That the kunai are shiny. Enchant artifact or creature you control. When Twisted Embrace enters the battlefield, destroy target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +1/+1. Evil kami are drawn to mortals who share their grim fascinations. Spooky picture. Very spooky. Got like a creepy robotic geisha face on like a weird tentacle coming out of its back. I don't like it. I mean, I like it because it's cool, but it's spooky. Attractive, thank you for the random MTG card request. And finally, Mr. Sky requested half an hour ago that I pet Evie back there. Evie has been patiently waiting for a pet. Chilled Fox also pointed out a little while back, OMG, the Evie in the background, and now Evie will no longer be in the background. Also, Octo, hello. Octo, I'm so sorry that I missed you earlier in the chat. Octo says, hey, Nick, sorry, I've barely been around. I imagine you're living your life, my friend. End of uni year was insanely busy with exams and organizing a flat. All moved in and exams went very well. You were exhausted, but heading home in a few days. Congratulations on getting through your exams. Not only getting through, but succeeding so well. That is awesome, and you've deserved some time off. It's great to have you back. Yeah, that's right, Alpha X-Ray. A simulcast, although, as you've noticed, I run quite a ways behind in chat. But I do try and bounce back and forth. Hey, Ilk in the YouTube chat as well. Enjoy your lurk, Cody. Yo, Chilled Fox, thank you. I appreciate that. I try to take nice care of my hair. I do. And I appreciate the kind words. 1 minute to December. We are now in December. That was 6 minutes ago. Happy December, everyone. Unless you're in Hawaii, I guess. Otherwise, happy December. Or like very far western Alaska. It's December, my dudes. It is. Cheers with your cold chamomile tea. Doesn't have quite the same punch to it, but happy December, Melanati. Also, shout out to Melanati. Yes, not only just a great friend and an awesome person and generally fun individual, but also a streamer on Twitch. Go follow Melanati if you like awesome people and Genshin Impact, because she streams a lot of Genshin Impact. And her streams are quite chill vibes, even if they're not formally ASMR. Much chiller than the Scamp, for sure. Epic Fire, thank you for the 23-month resub. I very much appreciate that. Welcome back for another month. Another month. You are so... Why did I say 23? Why did I say 23? 26. I don't... I'll blame the beer. Epic Fire, thank you for the 26-month resub. Also for being genuinely rad. And also for using that Prime here. I appreciate you using your Prime to support this channel and community. How are you tonight, Epic Fire? Melanati, they are Magic the Gathering cards, as I'm sure you figured out. That would be super cool if there were like trading cards, but for different regions of Japan. I would also collect the hell out of those. There is a kind of Japanese ghost with long, long necks. That's spooky. That's spooky. Grapple only 2 hours late, and I haven't even started the game yet. Look at that. We were waiting for you. Malbec, I have been growing my hair long like this for over 15 years now, but I don't honestly remember how long it took, you know, like the first time to grow it out like this. But I would say a few years probably, but it's been so long I don't remember. Raffy3, thank you for subscribing on the YouTubes. Any game lore to preempt the gameplay, Bruce? Well, we played through the very beginning part the last time I streamed it, so I don't know what lore I would share. I'm sure there is plenty of lore to be discovered in the game. I feel like we should get to the game at this point. And all will be revealed. Drinking some vanilla fig tea right now, Famcam. That sounds very nice. Sounds very sleepy. Epic Fire, I'm glad you are here. Japan is so cool and attractive. I hope you get to go there. Yeah, Malbec, I've thought about cutting my hair short. Some days I'm like, oh man, it'd be so nice to just get rid of all this, because sometimes it's a real pain to take care of or gets caught on or in zippers or whatever. But at the end of the day, I like my long hair. It's kind of part of my signature features. I don't know. But one day I will cut it. One day. I figure one day it'll just naturally start to thin and look really sad. And so until then, I think I'm just going to rock it. But not past that point. Hi, everybody. Oh, I got to pet the Eevee. I got to pet the Eevee. We're literally never getting to the game, you guys. This is just a bait and switch. I'm just pretending I'm going to play Baldur's Gate. But I'm never actually playing Baldur's Gate. That's not true. It's not true. Cow GBA says, I haven't cut my hair since right before the pandemic. I think it took probably 2 or 2.5 years to get it to that length. Yeah, that seems about right. That seems about right. Evie's name, for those wondering, Bartholomew. We like to call him Bart. Little Bart. Little Bart just hangs out back there, observes the stream quietly, cutely, and every once in a while gets to come up and get some pets. Oh, pardon me. Pikachu back there, also very good boy, observing the stream from a distance. Oh my gosh, it's Kuro's Navy facts of the stream time. We will get to that, but I think I have to start the game first or people are going to riot. But we will get to it. Grapple, Sarah has seen me with short hair. When we first met, I had short hair. We've been together for that long. Yeah, when we first met, she had, well, when we first met, I had short hair. She had long hair, but it was blonde. That's her natural hair color. She dyes it black, though, these days. Blonde was not goth enough for her. To be fair, she looks great with the black hair. right, dear Evie, gonna put you back. Yo, what is up, ASMR Fanatic? How you doing? How you been? ASMR Fanatic says, hold up, Nick, you're almost at 100k subs. Getting very close. I feel like the closer we get, the further we are. It feels like we're creeping up on 100k, but the channel is still growing, slow though it may be, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm very excited to hit that 100k threshold one day, whenever it might be, because I think it's a pretty cool milestone. I think it's one of those ones where you can kind of look back and pat yourself back on the back and say, all right, this is something. I don't know. Not that I don't think it's something already. It is not like crossing that number is suddenly it's a magical thing, but I think maybe, I don't know, it's cool that you get the official recognition from YouTube with the play button and you get a little check mark and stuff. It's just, it would be a very cool milestone to hit. But thank you, ASMR Fanatic. Yeah, I did go to Japan earlier this year. Any tips for first-time traveler? You're getting ready to become an assistant English teacher soon. Oh my gosh, you will soon know much more about Japan if you're moving over there to work. Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me was trying to understand and observe like gifting culture in Japan. And I think as foreigners, like we definitely, you know, we get a pass if we don't understand things or know about certain traditions or observances. But, you know, it's very common when you are visiting someone, say, to bring a gift for your hosts, or if they're hosting, say, a wedding, like we brought gifts for, obviously the bride and groom, but also the bride's parents as well. And, you know, but just making sure that we were bringing things that were appropriate gifts for sort of the level of our familiarity, and also that weren't considered like, there's some things that you would never give as a gift because they're considered like bad luck or to have other meanings, I guess. So that stuff was all, I had to do some reading because I didn't want to embarrass us and make ourselves look like dumb foreigners, even if we are. But I definitely read up a little bit on that. I'm just going to put this over here. Evie gets to chill on the back again. Certainly one of the things that struck me was just how polite and how thoughtful the whole, like, everyone was, and like the whole culture is. Some really, really thoughtful just aspects of everyday life, if that makes sense, and convenience things. I don't know. That's exciting though, ASMR Fanatic. That is freaking rad. Sounds like an amazing adventure. Attractive, thank you. I hope so. I think we will get there. Some days I worry that we just won't, but you know, ultimately, like, underneath, you know, not under, what am I trying to say? I never had grand plans for this channel. When I started it as a hobby, something that I wanted to do because I wanted to. I had no concept of what it might be or where it might end up. I could certainly have never, ever imagined how big a part of my life it would be for over a decade now. Or how many amazing people I would get to connect with through it. But I think having no expectations really helped me through the history of this channel, because it was never about, you know, hitting a certain goal or, you know, certain viewership numbers or anything like that. I think that's really important for like long-term sustainability, because it means, like, if you're expecting certain things and not achieving them, that can feel very defeating and disheartening. But if you're just out there doing something you like, and whatever it is what it is, that's something you can keep doing, right? So I'm not going to say I have never had any goals for this channel, or I don't have hopes and dreams now, but certainly throughout the most of the history of the channel, I've really tried to maintain that approach of just like, I'm just going to do what I like doing, and what, you know, the viewers seem to like me doing, and it'll go where it goes, you know. So thank you for the rain, Lionheart. That's really nice. You feel that you've tried to keep the same mindset. It can be tough, you know, so much of like social media and even just like YouTube's own like creator studio backend and stuff is very numbers focused and very focused on comparisons with other, well, with your own content, you know, or with other creators. And it is very easy to fall into that negativity spiral where you're like, oh, well, you know, why don't I see the growth that other people do, or the views that other people do, or, you know, or why are views declining and that kind of stuff, or whatever. But I think that really robs it of its joy. And obviously everybody gets into making content for different reasons. Some people might get into it because they want to see that growth. They set those goals for themselves, and they strive for those things, and that's fine if that's what you're here for, or that's what you want to do. More power to you, you know. But for me, that's never been what I wanted it to be about. So I'm pretty happy with anything. With what we have here now is pretty phenomenal. So pretty phenomenal. Amazing. Thank you, Grepple. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, Lionheart. That is even better, Garrett. I did not know such a beautiful thing existed. I love it. I love it. But anyway, thanks all for being part of the journey, you know, wherever it's taking us. Dove Medic says, it's well done content, Nick. Thank you. I remember the first thing I saw of yours was Pokemon Yellow. Gosh, it's been a while since I did one of those videos. I still have my analog pocket. I should definitely do another Pokemon Yellow video. But that was a long time ago, Dove Medic. Yes, we've got large Garrett. So large. I must assume that Rick MC HP is a thief streamer. That's pretty great. Peter F says, thank you for making content and just being genuine like you. It is my pleasure. It really is. I'm glad I get to do it. Hang out with all y'all. Smart Fanatic said, noted the hospitality that everyone has over there is really appealing to me. Wish the States would show more of that. I think there are some very hospitable parts of the States as well. But yeah, there's definitely a politeness and a consideration in Japan that I have not really experienced elsewhere. Alright, Smart Fanatic. Catch you later. And I hope we see you again soon. Take care. Take care. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna play the game. Holy crap. We're almost 2.5 hours into the stream. How did this happen? How did this happen, y'all? I can't believe we're only just getting to the game. Oh, I'm so bad. I was so bad about actually getting to the game. It's gotta be funny for like the people watching on the YouTube VOD as well, because I bet you people on YouTube are like, oh cool, a new video from Nick, and then they click on it and they're like, wait, why is he talking for 2.5 hours? And like a little slice of video gameplay at the end. So that's it. I'm sorry, YouTube VODers. Though anybody who's not used to the way I run my streams. Zarban, thank you for the 13-month resub. Zarban says, been watching you on YouTube without even realizing it. Yeah, that works. Wherever you want. Was enjoying the old school vibes. It's been a while since I actually streamed on YouTube, except for the pre-streams. So, hey, wherever you're watching me, thank you. Thank you for watching. YouTube or Twitch, both are great. But thank you for coming over to Twitch and dropping that resub for that 13 months, a year and a month. It means a lot. Thank you for coming back for your second year in the sub club, Zarban. Yo, what's up, 5 Prod on YouTube? Liner says, I just got done streaming mission 1 and most of 2 today of a Thief 2 fan mission, the Black Parade. Is it Jared Way singing about when he was a young boy, his father took him to the city to see a marching band? You love gaming ASMR. I was the first, and you still think the only one you followed to do it. Well, thank you for the kind words, for being a part of this. Also, Lionheart, I didn't know that you streamed on here, but that is real cool. Do you stream a lot of Thief ASMR? Or a lot of Thief? Sorry, I don't think you stream ASMR, but I could be wrong about that too. I don't know. Time to rebrand as a social streamer. What does that even mean, Grapple? The talking is the best part. Oh, just like a social streamer is in like, I don't play video games, I just chat. Yes. I mean, that would be pretty accurate, honestly. Peachy Mango, hello, hello. Oh, it's okay. You can still send the email. Now's the time. Seize the day. Nice, Lionheart. Well, I'm gonna give you a follow, and maybe one of these days I can drop in on one of your streams, playing some Thief. Cause as you know, I am a fan of the Thieves.
I'm back.
Oh, my apologies. I thought I'd paused it, but apparently I had not. It's always awkward. Why does it autoplay? I've heard there's an extension you can install to make things not autoplay on Twitch when you go to people's pages. Anyway, I'm following. Maybe I can come chill on one of your Thief streams sometime. Live Gary reaction to Black Parade joke. Thank you, Gripple. Thank you. Wait, it just released this morning after 7 years in production. Thief 2 fan mission in 2023. 7 years in the making. That is truly epic. Truly epic. Unbelievable. Well, I'll have to check that out at some point then. That sounds amazing. You do not stream ASMR, but you've been thinking about starting a second channel for late night ASMR vibes. Do it. I always love to have more ASMR peeps to follow on Twitch. Maybe not straight up ASMR, but quiet, sleepy, lo-fi gaming vibes. Do it. That'd be amazing. That's what like Melanati here does, and it's fantastic. Kuro, you enjoy playing Warlock in BG3. Spamming Eldritch Blast is so much fun, especially if you have the trait that knocks enemies back a bit. Does that sound like a good time? Don't know if you're active in my time zone hours. Not usually at this time. Well, if I can make it by, I will try. But yes, time zones are a bit of an annoyance. Alright. I'm pretty sure the last time I played BG3 was... Oh no, apparently I did play a little bit on my other character, but Cluck Norris we last played back in August, early August, and that was the last time apparently. And I've played so little Baldur's Gate 3 since then, it's honestly shameful. I'm honestly ashamed to be standing in front of you saying I've barely played this game. But it's true, I have barely played it. So I will once again reiterate, please, no spoilers for my sake, but also the sake of everybody else here. No spoilers whatsoever. And also, if you have gameplay tips to help me, please feel free to share them, because I'm basically a noob at this game, having barely played it, and then also having not played it for some months now. I mean, I know it's D&D 5e, so I have that advantage, but still. Phase B says, I never played D&D before, but will the game be good for new, fresh players? Yeah, I think there's a lot to learn, but I think that people who are new to the genre are still enjoying it quite a bit. That's the impression I get. Naga says, Naga emerged from the bathroom door, bleach bottle in one hand, paper towels in the other. Many foes had gathered to destroy him. The shower bath combo at the sink, even the toilet has fallen before his resolve. I take it that everything's pretty clean, sparkling clean, eh? Oh, nice, attractive. That does sound very cozy. David Keane, I said no spoilers. How could you? How could you? Yeah, you don't want to burn out on it either, Grapple, obviously. Okay, so what were we doing? The last time we were playing on this character, we had a Asterion here, looking around in this here, a dank tomb. The rest of our party comprises our main boy, Cluck Norris, who is, I believe, an orcish barbarian. And his goal, his raison d'etre, is to avenge every wrongfully slaughtered chicken out there. That's why he's got the hair that kind of looks like a rooster, you know, rooster's comb. Then we've got Shadowheart, goth waifu cleric extraordinaire, and Gale, who's just great in various ways. And yeah, that's who we got here. Of course, again, having barely played the game, really, there's a lot about these characters I'm sure I don't know. So, anyway, this is, I think, sort of the first crypt dungeon that you come across. It's right at the very beginning, and oh, he's got a good whisper. Let's click on him again. I want to hear his whispered call out. Asterion's whispered call out.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
What is it? What is it?
The air is ripe with magic. Let's get going. Keep your blade close.
Keep your blade close. It's very ASMR-ish, actually. I don't know if you can hear it very well on the stream. I have the volume down quite a bit, so maybe not, but your Eldritch Blast pretty much always hits. It is a pretty solid spell. Alrighty, Artractive. We'll catch you in a bit. Sunrun says, IMO, yes, absolutely. Baldur's Gate 3 is a fantastic way for players new to D&D to get a feel of what it's like. Nice. Thank you for sharing that perspective. Also, hello and welcome. Nix Knows Nothing says, I never played D&D anything before Baldur's Gate. I am now a DM. Wow. That's actually really cool, because, like, I'm sure that this has done amazing things for D&D at large. And I'm sure that means we'll be seeing a lot more Baldur's Gate content, which is excellent. It's also great for Larian. Now, did we come up here? Did we loot this entombed scribe? No, we did not. Some gold. A scroll of burning hands, and a quarterstaff. I'm sneaking around in here just because you never know. You never know what you might find in a dungeon. Nothing there. Nothing there. Wait, did I open the right one? Okay. The new original. Thank you for the follow. What about over here?
Time to kill.
Time to kill. And Jagga. And some gold. Very good. Ooh, there's a chest over here. Gilded chest. What do we think about this? It's probably fine. A tourmaline ring. Very nice. Very nice.
I'm just waiting.
I'm just waiting. Can you guys hear his whisper? It's really good. Natty 20, new original. Natty 20. We need Asterian ASMR. Someone must have done an Asterian RP, right? That's gotta exist. What's behind this door? Sneaky, sneaky. What's all this? What's all this?
Oh, that's just begging to be read.
Oh, just begging to be read. Is that over here? Book of Dead Gods. NBD. NBD. The character's whispers are excellent. What's in this heavy chest? Just some garbage. Pretty much. Sarcophagus. Do we take the bone with us? This bone, part of a leg or perhaps an arm, is clean of blood and sinew. It's a little bit worrisome. Slightly worrisome.
An iron coin. I prefer gold, but I'll take it.
Soul coin. I picked up a soul coin. Grapple says, fun fact, Astarion's VA is nominated for Best Performance at the Game Awards this year. Yes, I saw that. Yeah, he seems like a really fun guy. Kuro says, I don't really understand Shadowheart's appeal. I'm a Karlach simp myself. I need a woman who can crush every bone in my body. I mean, some people are into the Dami Mommies. Some people are into the demure and dark appeal of Shadowheart. Nothing's right or wrong. We accept all kinds here. Lionheart says, I've played BG 1 and 2, but I know nothing about 3 and have never played D&D, although I've enjoyed memes and stories people share about them. Well, if you enjoy Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, I bet you would love 3. I bet you would. And I hope you get a chance to play it at some point. Some point. I did not mean to pick up a jug. I assumed there might be something inside the jug, but I guess we now just have a jug. Why not? Why not? So there's a kind of sketchy looking book over here, huh? Sketchy looking book. Should we take a look at this book? Quiet. Damaged vase. What's in the vase? Nothing. Okay. The Book of Dead Gods. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about this. We should probably save before we attempt to open this book. But where was the quick save button in this game? I don't even know. Well, we'll just do full save. Dank crypt. Grapple says, Larian, I will not simp for any sassy elf character. Even if he is cute, has a sexy voice, is very sassy, is cute, totally my type, or cute. Grapple simping hard for Asterion. Meat Next says there's only about 1 million Asterion roleplays on YouTube. Fair enough. Also, are those just like general Asterion roleplays, or are we talking Asterion ASMR roleplays? Bruce says, if I play this game, I'd probably try and do a Drizzt Do'Urden character build. I'm sure you could do it. I'm sure you could. And Nix Knows Nothing says, as you said that you're kind of a noob, I think my biggest tip is that there's a difference between learned and prepared spells. Yes, if you press K, it will pull up your spells that you can prepare. You can prepare whichever ones you want. You can also expand your spells and abilities bar by pressing the plus and minus sign on your HUD. Also, sell everything. Very good tips. Thank you. Thank you, Nix. Yes, Neil Newbon is his name. Oh, sorry, Mad Season. Your message did not get through. The fun part is, without spoilers, how Shadowheart's story ends for such an edgelord. Okay, I want to know how Shadowheart's story ends, but not here, not now. I want to find out for myself. Kuro says the thing about Karlach is that she has everything that makes a good Dami mommy except her personality. She's basically a golden retriever trapped in the body of a devil. Okay, that's pretty good though. That's pretty good. Okay, F5 is quick save. Alright. I kind of figured that might be the case. But, I was not sure. FazeB says, I would love to name a character Lupo Lopez. His personality is funny and hungry. I mean, sure, why not? Noel Ott says, Dami mommies will absolutely quote with no context. I mean, I don't even really know Karlach as a character that well, but my understanding is that is the kind of character she is. Also, Kuro, I gotta read Kuro's Navy fact of the stream. I'm just keeping the anticipation up, you guys. I know we have to open this book, but instead, I'm gonna read about World War II warships. A Japanese warship. I gotta educate you. Well, Kuro's gotta educate you first. And then we'll open up the book. But first, let's learn about the IJN Kaga. Kuro says, I forgot what today was and almost missed the stream, but I'm here now, and you know what that means. It's time for Kuro's fact of the stream about the IJN Kaga. She was originally laid down as a Tosa-class battleship, but was converted into an aircraft carrier under the terms of the Washington Naval Treaty. She was finished in 1928 and was put into service later that year. She spent the early years of her life supporting Japanese troops in the Shanghai Incident in 1932 and the Second Sino-Japanese War in 1940. In between these two events, she was rebuilt in 1933 to 1935, which increased her top speed, improved her exhaust systems, and retrofitted her flight deck, allowing her to carry more modern aircraft. Absolutely none of these things did anything to help her already considerable weight, putting her total tonnage at 38,800 tons. That is outrageous. How does that compare to modern aircraft carriers? That's what I'd like to know. Oh, battleships, but converted to an aircraft carrier. Well, how does that compare to modern aircraft carriers? The Kaga is probably most recognized for her participation in the assault at Pearl Harbor, where she, along with 5 other Japanese carriers, the Akagi, Soryu, Hiryu, Shokaku, and Zuikaku, launched legions of aircraft at the unsuspecting island base. The following month, the Kaga's aircraft would launch numerous raids during the Battle of Rabaul, Darwin, Australia, and helped secure the conquest of the Dutch East Indies. Unfortunately for the Kaga, she hit a coral reef in February of 1942, causing her to miss out on the Indian Ocean raid as she had to return to Japan for repairs. On August 10th, 1942, following her repairs, the Kaga would join up with the 1st Air Fleet for the Battle of Midway. Unfortunately, this would prove the Kaga's end, as she, along with 3 other Japanese carriers, the Akagi, Hiryu, and Soryu from earlier, would be set upon by the USS carriers USS Enterprise, Hornet, and Yorktown. dive bombers sent from the Enterprise severely damaged the Kaga, and when it became obvious the ship could not be saved, her destroyer escorts scuttled the ship to keep it from U.S. hands. The crucial loss of the 4 carriers at Midway would spell the downfall of the Japanese Navy, and is ultimately one of the contributing factors that led to its defeat. Fascinating. By the time we're done here, several years from now, we will know about every vessel that participated in World War II. But that's cool. Thank you for tonight's Navy fact, Kuro. I appreciate it. A high effort fact. Jardicard says, oh yeah, BG3, I'm going to be revisiting it this weekend because of the patch. So did they just drop a big patch? I noticed that it had to update like 24 gigs or something, like today. Well, maybe we'll end up with Karlak in our party, Kuro. Maybe we will. Old coffee addict, late indeed, but I'm glad that you are here. Welcome to the stream. And bakery guy. Late is the hour of your arrival, you two. Kuro, goated chat member, also definitely most knowledgeable about World War II and Navy stuff. Huge patch today. Well, given that I've barely played it, I wouldn't probably know or notice any of the changes it made. But you're playing BF1 for the first time ever, Bakery Guy. Battlefield 1? I mean, this game has at least one dummy thick waifu phase beast. Okay, let's do it. Let's open this book. Let's find out what's in here. If we can do nothing else, we will at least open this dang book.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Okay. Okay, alright guys. So, this is where the Twitch viewers get to interact if you would like. So what I can do here is I can send this poll to the Twitch chat, and you should be able to interact with it on the screen somewhere. I don't actually know because I haven't done it, but I'm just going to say start community poll for this. There's some kind of overlay which should hopefully allow you to vote. Oh yeah, there we go. The votes are coming in. So we have several choices here. Search for an arcane rune to sabotage, smash the lock open, or leave. Please do note, this is Astarion. He's a rogue, he's not super strong. So, you know. But maybe I should have picked this up with Gale or something. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm glad that the Twitch integration seems to be working. And unfortunately, I cannot offer it for YouTube viewers. It is not available. But if you do want to participate in the viewer polls for the dialogue choices, you can head over to the Twitch chat and do so there. Chiruzai, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh, nice, Baker guy. Hey, well, that's cool. That's cool. I've not played Battlefield 1. I heard it was actually pretty good, though. Lionheart, I do not know the name of the narrator. Does anyone know the narrator's voice actress? Bruce says, I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I started Starfield Earnest, and now I'm hooked. It has good stuff in it. I have been playing it a bit and enjoying it. It definitely has some good stuff. I'm glad you're having a good time with it, Bruce. The overlay works on desktop, says the new original. Not sure about mobile. That's true. It might only be a desktop thing. Alright. Well, you will hear the narrator again now, Lionheart. So the chat has chosen search for an arcane rune to sabotage. Okay, alright. So this is gonna be a Arcana check here. Oh shoot, I'm not within range of Shadowheart, who could guidance it either, or bless, I guess. Anyway, let's see what we get. DC 15. Ooh. Oh. Drats, if we had Shadowheart here, we would have had it too. Rats.
The tome does not take kindly to your tampering. A feeling like pins and needles lingers under your skin, pricking and prodding.
Unfortunate. Okay. Well, I don't think Asterion is going to be the one to smash this lock open, but we could bring over the rest of the party and see what we can do with it. Amelia Tyler, okay, is the name of the voice actress. Is she known for anything else? Any other performances? Sunrun says they fixed a bunch of stuff, added 2 new difficulty modes. Oh wow. Honor mode, oh my god. A deathless challenge run, that's unreal. And epilogues individualized for your given playthrough. That's crazy. That's so cool though. Common Asterion L says me neck. The overlay does not work on mobile. Okay. I'm sorry to hear it. Okay, let's bring the rest of the party over, shall we? See what they can do. Maybe maybe Cluck Norris can just smash it open, because he's pretty beefy. He's pretty strong. How do I like join Asterion back with the rest of the party? There we go.
No one's stopped me yet. Need something?
That's not what I meant to do. Okay, you can probably stop sneaking, guy. Where's the sneak toggle? There we go. Alrighty. Should I just try smashing it open? Still save. Oh, Nix, that's cool. That's fantastic. Did you guys hear my stomach? I think I'm getting hungry. The way he had hunched over like a disappointed cartoon character. Make sure in settings you have the dice roll thingy off. It balances your rolls and you end up getting a lot more low rolls. Oh, really? Shouldn't it balance them? Why would it make a lot more low rolls? Is that the karmic dice? I think I do have it on right now. Thorek, thanks for chilling with us. You did in fact get to see some gameplay. Even though you were here till 1 a.m. But hey, have a good night. Sleep well, and we will see you next time. Take care, Thorek. Pizza and soda, thank you for subscribing. Did you bring enough for everyone? I know, right, Phase Beast? I wish, yeah, hopefully we come across a taco truck in this dungeon. Valar Morghulis says, a wonderful good morning, everyone, or something similar, I guess. That works. Good morning to you, Valar Morghulis. Asterion is good at one thing and one thing only, picking locks and dealing with scammers. That's actually 2 things, though, isn't it? If the tome is a chicken recipe book, Cluck Norris is gonna be pissed. We will destroy it. Alright, let's see what we can do with it.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Oh, our other characters can attempt to find an arcane rune, but we have a special barbarian option here. Well, we could have done it with the other character too, but the dialogue here is different. The lock is begging to be smashed. Oblige it. Alright, let's throw this up to a vote, but I think I know what you guys are gonna pick. You thought that was your stomach, Melody? Nope. Just me being hungry. She had more generic roles before Baldur's Gate 3. Well, hey, for what I've seen of her performance here so far, she deserves the exposure, you know, that she's getting from this. Bolo says if you get too many high rolls in a low, it'll force you to get low rolls. But wouldn't it be the same if you got too many low rolls in a row? It force you to get higher rolls? So shouldn't it kind of balance out ultimately? Which would be ultimately kind of the same as if you had it turned off, because like statistically things would balance out eventually. Sunrun says, according to the director of publishing for Larian, Karmic Dice is like a friendly DM, nudging bad rolls in your favor sometimes. It stops you from getting strings of bad rolls. Huh. Okay. Now I don't know what to believe. So it kind of centralizes your rolls. Clock strong. Clock no stop by puny lock. That's right, Grapple. The people have spoken. Let's smash it. Top to smash. Oh, hell yeah. We got some. Let's guidance it as well. I feel like we're gonna smash this lock, you guys, but we'll see. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Clock smash. He just freaking punches it. I love it.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment.
What have we done?
What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Religion. I don't think Cluck is much of a religion a scholar, but we'll see what he can figure out. Let's examine it. This would be better for Shadowheart, which we might try if Cluck fails here. Anyway, we'll roll it. It's only DC 10. It could happen. It could happen. Sheesh McGeesh. What time is it for me? It is almost 1 a.m. for me. Does Cluck Norris go to church? He goes to the Church of Chicken. Nice. Like, Cluck smart.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost.
That's right, Church is Chicken.
After the second sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Huh. Gale is inspired. Nice. Now Shadowheart is inspired as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. And I got a scroll of Array of Enfeeblement. That must have been the page that slipped out from the book. Most excellent. The Holy Trinity of K, F, and C. That's right. No, Cluck would be absolutely appalled with KFC or Church's Chicken. Cluck exists to avenge all those chickens. Lionheart. Yes, I'm on the western side. Out here in Pacific time. You should not be up right now. I take that to mean you're on the other side of the continent, perhaps. Cluck Norris is renowned theologian. Cluck must know who best got to punch. Wait, is Cluck basically just going to be Kratos? Well versed in religion so that he knows which god he has to murder next. Good Good night, Ilk. Good night, good night. Thank you for being here. We will see you next time. Take care, Ilk. Sleep well. Sheesh Magish, this is Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3. Bruce says, oh man, a pseudo-sentient magic tome that catalogs the demise of cosmic beings. I'm sure it's totally safe. I don't think we can get anything more out of it, but...
Something the matter?
Whoops. We can, see if Shadowheart can, I don't know, get anything more from it. No. Okay. Sadly not.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Alright.
Can't slow down.
Well, that was kind of neato. Kind of neato. What else might we find down here? Oops, that's not the button I wanted. I forget how the controls in this game work. Entombed scribe. Ooh, a heavy key. Oh. I guess that might have opened that lock. We didn't have to, punch it, but now we did. It worked out. We can light the candles. Yeah, we can. Iron candelabrum. Can we light that? Ooh. Suddenly. Okay. There's a chest hiding back here. With 3 scrolls of protection from evil and good. Good stuff. Good stuff. What is this big statue about over here, eh? Oh, there's another statue here. Entombed warrior. That's not a statue, what am I saying? Another body over here. Alright, alright.
Still alive. So that's progress.
What's this? What's this? Oh, I thought we'd be able to interact with it somehow, but I guess not. Oh, I guess not. Lionheart says, I told myself I wouldn't keep staying up till the wee hours, so I too must be going. I know that feel. In fact, for that matter, I told myself I would not be up till these hours. And I also will have to get going very soon. But let's go a wee bit further into this dungeon. Just a wee bit, because I barely played the game tonight, you guys. Lionheart, have a great night. Sleep well. I hope you can correct your sleep schedule as you desire. And I hope we see you again sometime soon. And hopefully I can drop by one of your streams sometime soon for some thiefy times. Hey, Johanna, welcome. So you just got up? Well, I guess that makes sense. No need for a key when Cluck's got that Swiss Army fist. Absolutely. Johanna, how have you been? Johanna, would you like a card this year? I'm doing...
Something over there.
Ooh, perception successful. Yes, I did see the button already, but... Nothing there. Nope. Nope. Okay. Should we push the button? I think we should push the button. Let's see what happens if we push the button. Door opens. Uh-oh. 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 Spaghetti. Oh boy, things are about to get spicy.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Alright.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Yikes. Alright. FaceB says, will your character consume goblin hot dogs for extra health? I mean, yeah, I guess if hot dogs in this universe were made of anything, it would be goblins, eh? Johanna, yeah, if you would like a card again, if you could just shoot me a quick email, it just will help me keep track of who has requested them. You can just say, like, same address as before, if it hasn't changed, or just paste it in again, whichever, whatever works for you. But yeah, if you could send me an email, it would help me keep track of it for this year. Kuro says, something important to note about this game. Don't be afraid to spend your money on new gear or potions. You earn an abundance of coin. Oh, very good to know. Very good to know. Money will not be too much of an issue. Excellent. Oh, pardon me. And sure, Johanna. Or just, yeah, just shoot me a message and just say, like, hey, add me to the list for this year. Okay, we've got combat here, which honestly I have not done for quite some time, so I have to remember exactly how this works. Who have we got here? We've got a 1 entombed scribe over here, an entombed warrior over here, an entombed scribe, and an entombed scribe, whom we've already looted. Oh, and now we've got one right here too. Another scribe. Alright. Well, what if... do we have any way of getting out this way? Sneak around? Looks like no. Looks like no. Unless there's a button on the wall in here, but I don't see anything. Okay. Well... let's see what we can do. Like ideally, I'd like Asterion to sneak, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Bolo says I just pickpocket all the merchants. Yeah, I actually did hear that pickpocketing was very OP at launch. I don't know if it still is, but... okay, well, let's send Clock Norris. Oh, I guess he actually goes after that scribe. Okay, well, let's send Shadowheart up this way. To maybe engage this guy? Sure. How far can she get this turn? Not that far. Okay, well, she can go right there. Gosh, what options does she even have? Bet you Sacred Flame would be solid on one of these guys. 80-meter range on there. Oh, and turn undead. That would probably be even more useful. But she's not close enough to them for that yet. So we will be able to use that when I get a little closer. For now, let's do some Sacred Flame. Clayton says, I think it's left shift that shows the vision of the enemies. Helps a lot when playing Asterion and using the bonus hide action. Oh, you're absolutely right. It totally does. That is a really handy shortcut to know. Yeah, that is most excellent. Well, maybe we can move Asterion over here and then stealth them sort of up into here. Let's find out. He's not going to be able to climb up here, not this turn. But he should be able to hide, and he's still technically out of their sight range. So yeah, that's a great point. Let's do it.
Just like old times.
Oh, actually, he can probably shoot something first, eh? Oh shoot, I screwed that up. I should not have done that. Okay, well I guess he's just not doing anything. How do we trigger bonus action hide? Like I said, it's been so long since I played this. There it is, cunning action hide. That was really stupid of me. Oh well.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Oh well.
With ease.
Let's see. What are we gonna do here? Yeah, sure, let's firebolt this guy. Yeah, why not? And a miss. Bummer. Alright.
Miss this.
Okay, well, at the very least we can stealth again. You should have shot something that. Okay. Well, let's get Cluck Norris out front, because he's gonna get out there and hit some guys.
Have to keep going.
His voice does not fit the character. We really should have given him a different voice. Oh dear. Does he have anything you can do as a bonus action? Oh, you should rage. If I rage at the end of this turn, that won't end it, will it? Because, well, whatever. I can just rage at the beginning of the next turn. That's fine. All right. Oh, crap. Did he seriously just silence all of us? Oy. Alright, okay. Alright. Okay. Goodness me. Are we? Yeah. Everyone is silenced right now. And Asterion is not sneaking. I guess he failed his stealth, I guess, when this guy moved into range. Great, Johanna, thank you. I appreciate that. My main dude here, Cluck Norris, is a barbarian. Malbec, a barbarian. Okay. Let's just move on up here and see about stabbing this guy. That seems reasonable to me. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Just stab him in the face. I mean, it'd be nice to be able to like get around behind him or something, but I don't think there's any way that's gonna happen. We're too out in the open here. Sure. How do we force a melee attack? Gosh, like I said, I've been so long since I've barely played this. Main attack, sure, let's do that. There we go. Oh good, we broke his concentration on that silence. That'll be useful. Actually, I might be able to shoot him from there and finish him off. Let's just do a Sacred Flame up there. Beauty, okay, good stuff. Grapple says stealth checks will mostly fail if done in vision of an enemy character. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. That makes sense. Foxfish, hello. Joey Flowers, you remember this part? Getting ambushed here. Yeah, I need to play it some more and just get into the swing of the combat. I mean, it is just D&D 5th ed mostly, but I don't know, still somehow manages to be intimidating. Alright. Let's Well, Asterion can definitely stealth now. Let's bonus action. Cunning action, hide. There we go. He's sneaky now. Do we have any movement left? We have a little bit. We have a little bit. So let's move this way. I spotted. Dang it! I thought that he could have got through there, perhaps, but I probably should have snuck through that first and then used his bonus action to hide. Oh well.
Let me recite their demise.
All right, what's Gil gonna do? We're gonna need something with decent range. We could just firebolt. I think I want to kill off these casters first, ideally. Sure. Let's Ray of Frost this. Sure. Actually, he's not going to move. He's going to be casting from there, so let's just firebolt him. And then this guy down here. No, wait, where's the melee guy? Oh, he's right here. Shoot, I forgot there's a dude right in here with us. I completely forgot. That's awkward. Kinotan, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Johanna says, it's a bit fun how I either see the beginning of the stream if I'm up too long or the end if I wake up early. You never get to see the middle. Anything could happen in the middle of the stream. You would never know. But it's nice that you made it to the end here. Noelle, hey, thank you for chilling with us. I'm glad that you were able to join us, and I hope we get to see you back at one of these streams soon. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Hope you have a great end to your week. Phased Beast, does this game let you romance a duck? I'm not going to say no. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to say it wouldn't. Melanati, I'm glad that this has helped you relax while putting that car up for sale. Hey, that must feel good to have that done, right? Just eat your melatonin. I love it. I love it. And you're going to fade away in the next 30 minutes. Okay. Have a good sleep. I hope your Friday goes well. And that you have a fantastic weekend. And we will talk soon. Grapple says pretty much 100% chance of you being spotted in a vision cone until you can get some good items or spells later on. Fair enough. Good to know. Okay then. Well, what can we do here? We can say, Maria, thank you for the resub. It is good to see you. Look at that, 32 months. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes, Maria. I'm glad you can make it. I feel like you often can't these days. It's really good to see you. I'm well, thank you. I should be getting to bed, but instead we're playing Baldur's Gate 3. Which, you know, making good choices. I hope you have been well, Maria. Thank you again for the massive resub and your continued support. Johanna, well, I'm glad you get to see some Baldur's Gate tonight, although I'm barely playing it here, as you can see. Shadowheart can move on up and move towards that mage, maybe. She already used her action for the turn. I should have maybe attacked this warrior here. That was unfortunate of me. I guess she can cast her Shield of Faith. That'll maybe help out poor Gale, who's about to get smacked. Why don't we do that? Yeah, that sounds like a good thing to do. Alright.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Let's turn someone inside out. Love it. Alright. And we can just head back, try and get out of the mess there. Oh, that's okay. Alright, Cluck. let us rage and let us beat the crap out of this here entombed warrior. Nice. Very good, very good. Solid hit. Ooh, Astarion. Ooh, crit. Nice. Missed. Okay, Virtuous Liam says, been watching you for years and never caught a stream before. This is great. Hey, well, welcome, Virtuous Liam. Glad you could join us. I've only recently started multi-streaming to YouTube. Prior to that, I was just streaming on Twitch for many years. So, it's great that you can join us on YouTube now. Malbec says, I highly recommend inspecting enemies with the T key to know their weaknesses and resistance and buffs. I didn't even know that was an option. If I press T? Oh, cool. That is actually really great. Immune to poison. Vulnerable to bludgeoning. AC, not great. Huh. I had no idea that you could do an inspection like that. This dude's almost dead though, so I'm not too concerned about him. Oh crap, except we can't get to him because of Ray of Frost, but we can probably shoot him. We can probably shoot him. Let's do that. Let's do that. Nice. It's over. Okay, and then let's maybe we can try and get around behind one of these other guys over here. I don't know. It's gonna be a long way to go. Just stay out of their sight range, but let's head back here and
On my way.
and then cunning action hide. Okay. All right. Let's smite this guy. We can probably finish him off. All right, we're silenced here. We can't turn undead. Well, we'll just hit him then. What is this? Concussive smash. Dazes the target. Let's just hit him. Nice. Down. Our tractor, yeah, we're still going. I should be asleep. I really should be asleep, but I want to at least finish this combat because we barely played anything tonight. Alright, let's see if we can get Shadowheart out of this silencing bubble. Not quite, not quite. But we could come up here and go around that way. Should we? I don't know if that's worth it at this point. Let's just run through and try and get to the other guys, maybe. Let's get to where we can. Alright. Okay. No, I don't think we can get Gale to anywhere that he can actually shoot anyone right now. And we really don't want him in this bubble because that's not going to be useful for him. But I guess we have to get him anywhere, so okay, let's go. Nice. Yeah, these guys are not that great. We cannot get to this guy, unfortunately, but we can get partway there. We're slowed with Ray of Frost. Gosh, we can't even escape this stupid silence bubble, but we'll hit as far as we can. Yeah, that's about all we can do, really. I guess we could dash. Maybe that's worth it. Sure, let's do it. Got a little closer. Okay. big zap. Gosh. Where are you going? Okay. Let's bring Asterion. Let's dash him over here. You can dash while stealthed, right? Maybe? Question mark? Maybe not. Because it doesn't matter, because we can always bonus action stealth.
On the way.
Oh yeah, he is stealth still. Dashing. Well, I was thinking maybe we could shoot this guy, but actually I don't think we have line of sight on him. Oh, we use our action anyway for the dash, so it doesn't matter. Okie doke. And Shadowheart can't quite get in there for the hit, but she can get close and then cast a spell at him. So let's do it. In fact, let's get her over here, well positioned to. Oh my God, here's these both at full health. They are. Okay, well let's just Sacred Flame over here. Saved. Too bad. The game's going alright, attractive. We've, like I said, not played much. I mean, much at all tonight, but in general, I've barely played, so I'm just relearning the interface and how to do combat. Maria Clara says, I'm doing very well, thanks. I don't remember if I told you, but I added a new kitty. Aw, what's this kitty's name? You just woke up to get ready for work. Well, I'm sorry you can't stick around for too long, but hopefully we can make your morning a little better as you get yourself ready to go. No, I don't think I knew that you had a new little kitty. Grapple says, I feel like once I finish my first playthrough, I'm going to play Macho Man Randy Savage, where my main damage source will be throwing people and punching as I run around as a world star wrestler. That would be incredible. That does sound amazing. Alright. I think we've used up, no wait, where's Gale at? Have we done anything with Gale? No, okay. He can, in fact, escape the silence and firebolt this guy. Nice. Excellent. Alrighty. Where are you going? Ooh, rude. Rude. Alright, just... Actually, why don't we go... Oh, we can't get there. We can't get here then. It's over. Alright. And, silenced again. Annoying as heck. Yeah, we're not going to get Asterion anywhere to do anything useful here. Well, he might be able to shoot, I guess. Let's get him down there as far as he can. Why can't you get to there, Asterion? I believe you can. There we go. Nice. Ta-da!
They're unthinking cadavers. I may as well feel sorry for a breadbasket.
Also, we've already looted them, so good stuff. Good stuff. Well, let's go see what the spoils of our fight have brought us. Because we have an area that we opened here. Malbec says, also a very useful tip is to jump during combat. Some distances might not look reachable just by running, but many times you can reach those enemies by jumping. Really? That's hilarious. Enjoy the silence. That's right, Lassus. Absolutely. So I think I mentioned to you guys I went and saw Depeche Mode last week. Very good show. The voice acting in this game is fantastic or attractive. Natsu Eli, hello. Welcome. Okay, what do we Find a cure. Yeah, no. I don't want to find a cure. I want... Where was it? Explore the ruins. Open the sarcophagus. We found a large sarcophagus hidden in the ruins. Who lies within? We'll find out, but first, let's open this chest. The Amulet of Lost Voices. Speak with Dead. Level 3 necromancy spell. The dead hold no secrets from Jurgal's scriveners of doom. Well, that's a useful item. Anything else in any of these vases? New. I assume we're about to have a chat with someone very dead. All right. Well, let's find out. We'll save. A richly adorned sarcophagus. Guess I should probably equip that amulet, eh? In what slot? Whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll just equip on Cluck. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Maria says, Kitty is named Hector. He was abandoned and later rescued, but the people who rescued him can't take him home. I saw some photos of him on Facebook and went to pick him up the same day. Aw, he is lucky to have you in his life. You are his savior. That sounds very sweet. How is little Hector getting along with the others? Hey, Jimmy. Welcome. How you doing? The job is going well, bakery guy. Your forest fires weren't too crazy in California this year. Good. Good. I'm glad that you guys got a break this year. We had some pretty wildfires. Wildfires in BC this year. He has big blue eyes. Oh, very cute, Maria. Have you shared a picture of him on the Discord? You probably have. I maybe just haven't seen, but alright, let's see what this is about. Spooky. Alright. Have we got in over our head, perhaps?
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
We have a few options here. Quite the question. What's the reason for it? Or so he has spoken. What he are you talking about? A little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb bit. What are you? Or a peaceful undead. Interesting. Why aren't you attacking me? Shall we send this to the chat? Let's throw the poll up. Anybody on Twitch in the desktop version can vote on this. You have not posted on the Discord? Yes, please do. I would love to see little Hector. Bakery Guy says, if I wanted to visit Canada, where would be a good place to start? I've considered Banff, but you're obviously closer to Victoria or Vancouver. Well, Vancouver's a nice city. There's a lot to do there and see there. And it's a good sort of place to enter Canada and sort of spread out from. If you want to see a rugged coast, you could take the ferry from Vancouver over to Vancouver Island. You could head out to Tofino or come to Victoria if you want sort of a small town, lots of gardens kind of vibe. Or you could head from Vancouver into the interior of the province, the Okanagan Lake, beautiful in the summertime, lots of wineries, very warm and dry. And if you carry on, you'll eventually end up in the Rockies. You can visit Banff. I will say in the wintertime, not recommended driving around. BC in the wintertime can be a real pain and quite dangerous. Driving over the Coquihalla when it's, snowy conditions is actually not fun at all. But certainly, coming for a drive in the summertime, highly recommended. So, I don't know. What are you looking for? What kind of recreational activities? Banff is beautiful. The Rockies are gorgeous. Oh, it's taco. Yeah, no worries. You've been pretty busy, eh? But you're here now, which is great, even if it's just for a little bit. Okay, looks like the audience has picked option 1 here. Quite the question. What's the reason for it?
Curiosity. Nothing more. Wilt thou answer my question?
Sure. Let's ask away. Or let's tell him to ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
No one life is worth more than any other. We are all equal. Or that depends on a person's deeds. Or life's only value is as currency, doesn't matter to me otherwise. Or each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for. Or the only life that matters is mine. Or depends on the mortal. Wow, this is pretty philosophical. What is the worth of a single mortal life? I suppose in the strictest sense, no one life is worth more than any other. Everyone's life to them is very important. Well, not everyone's, I guess, but one could argue that a person's deeds perhaps give them more or less right to continue existing. But, I don't know. Should I throw this one to the chat? Should I just defer this? I'm actually really curious to see what you guys pick, because this is pretty deeply philosophical. Only chicken lives matter, right, Meatneck? If only that was an option. Phase Beast, the weather in Vancouver in the winter is generally fairly mild, but lots of rain, lots of overcast days, and it can occasionally get a little bit of snow. But, temperatures usually above freezing, at least. It's not the nicest, but it's not frigid either. If you're on a desktop on Twitch, you can throw your vote into the ring here. We have a couple of votes here. That depends on a person's deeds, or the only life that matters is mine. Kuro says, my personal belief lies somewhere between 2 and 4. Fair enough. I feel like, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. Naga feels strongly about 1. You guys want me to say the only life that matters is mine? That is not a very team player. That's not a very team player option. I feel like Cluck Norris would not say that, because clearly Cluck Norris cares about chicken lives. So I might have to override in the name of roleplay. Shrek would never. Alright, let's go with the second place here. That depends on a person's deeds, because I think that is consistent with Cluck Norris. Because if people were mean to chickens, he would say their lives are not worth protecting.
I am sure thou believest as such. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
And he's just out of here.
How long has it been?
Okay. Can we loot his sarcophagus? What happens if we try and take his stuff? Do you think he gets real mean? A soul coin. Oh no, he's out here. Alright, well, let's take his stuff then. An arrow of transposition. Teleport where you fire this arrow. Arrow of darkness. Spread magical darkness. Sure. Well, that was mysterious, eh? Never a dull moment indeed. I suspect, though, that we will meet Withers again. Sure seems to be the case. So we shall just have to see. Was there anything else over here that we missed? Just a vase full of nothing, and another vase full of nothing. Very good. Okay then. Well, we found a spooky book and a spooky guy, and we fought some skellies. So I would say that was a pretty solid little dungeon crawl. Short though it was. Now I wonder, can we open these big doors? Because I think, yeah, they're locked from the other side, but let's see if we can open them from this side. Yeah, Wither's voice does have an ASMR-ishness to it. Oh, we cannot. Okay. Wait, don't we have a key? I guess maybe that wasn't the key to do it. Who has that key? I don't even know where it is. Would it be Asterion with the key? Does it matter who has a key in your party? I don't even know. Like who's holding the key? And do I specifically have to say to use a certain key on a door, or should it just automatically use it? I don't need to know where keys go. Alright, we have a keychain. How do we... Okay, Asterion does not have anything on his keychain. Heavy key. Yeah, I just don't know if this is the key to this door or not. It'll auto use the key if it's for that door. Okay, good. I would have hoped as much. But evidently, it's not for that door. Perhaps it was for that book. Alright, well, I guess that's what we came here for. Oh wait, there is more to this dungeon, question mark? Oh, there's totally more of this dungeon. Oh, except we don't think we can go any further though. Oh, this ladder must have been how we came down. Okay, back up we go. Alright, and here we are, back outside again. Well, friends, that is going to be that for tonight. The stream has gone longer than I intended by a fair bit. Because I got to get up in the morning and work. But thank you for being here with me, friends. Whether you are watching on Twitch or on YouTube, I appreciate you hanging out. And once again, I will be multi-streaming to both Twitch and YouTube from now on, so mark it on your calendar. Sundays and Thursdays, starting between 9 and 10 p.m. Pacific, usually. And then going for sort of 3 to 4 hours is typical. So I will be streaming this coming Sunday, and I look forward to having you here with us. Before we go, one quick reminder. If you would like a holiday card this year, please let me know ASAP. Send me an email to the asmrnerd@gmail.com with your username, your preferred name that you want me to write on the card, and your full mailing address so I can send you that card. It is free of charge. We're going to have some fun art on it this year being made by one of our community members. And it's just a fun little holiday thing. A nice way for me to be able to say thank you and have a nice little, connection. I put a little handwritten message on each one. So, and aside from that, let's find someone to raid. Anybody in the Twitch chat will be coming along on this raid with us if you like. Unfortunately, I can't bring the YouTube viewers along with us, but you can always hop over into the Twitch chat if you would like to join us wherever we're headed. And let's figure that out right now. Speaking of raids, a big thank you to, who do we have raiding tonight? We had the Best Maidens, and we had a raid from Chaotic Neutral Goblin. So big thanks to them, and give them some follows if y'all would like to follow some cool peeps here on Twitch. Who is streaming ASMR on Twitch right now? Let's go find somewhere that we haven't been for a while. I always like to spread the love around a bit, and visit folks that we haven't been to for a bit. I'm trying to find someone who's not rerunning, someone who is live right now, and sometimes it's difficult. It looks like Velvet ASMR is live and is doing a charity stream for St. Jude's, what is that, Children's Hospital, I think. Let's head over there. Velvet ASMR, she is wonderful. She is so nice. Her streams are a trip, I tell you. It's always an adventure. Every time we go over there, I never know what to expect. She's got, it's wild. You won't believe it until you get there. So I don't know what she's doing tonight, but it sounds like it's for a good cause. So let's go raid Velvet. She is a lot of fun. All right, and super tinkly as well. Alright, once again, if you'd like to join us for the raid here on Twitch, just hang out in the chat, pile on in, and we will be heading over there in just a moment. For your YouTube friends, if you want to head over to twitch.tv/theasmrnerd, you have about 30 seconds or so to join us, to come on this raid with us. Otherwise, friends, thank you again so very much for being here, for choosing to spend some of your valuable time hanging out. Making this community a better place just by you being here. I don't have a fresh video for you tonight on YouTube, I'm afraid. The Thursday videos have mostly not been happening lately, but I will have one for you on Sunday, of course. And a big thank you to our amazing moderators who we had out here tonight. We were graced with the presence of quite a few of them. They are the true MVPs of these streams. They keep everything running smoothly. They keep chat the safe, comfy place that you all know and love, and I could not do this without them. So a big thank you to them for their generous contributions to this community. All right, good night, Phase Beast. Good night, Natsu. Good night, Johanna, Attractive, David Keen, Grapple. I will see you all on Sunday.